push them in night time.
It must be. Surely it's already gone, but maybe not. Clay is already down. It's just G-Bay there waiting in the wings. Carnage is there. Oh, he goes for it. Xenos went down in the fray, and that's gonna be Spacestation Gaming. Earlier on, Spacestation Gaming gonna try and roll on through. There's so many in that vehicle. Are they gonna get sprayed down? No, they're gonna be able to just roll it around and instead.
Yeah, it is. It's going to be Seagull trying to do the healing for them. Lights Out making the death push up. Monarch finds one knock here.
Here they go.
The rest of Lights Out. They get the knock. Now they just need to find Jagger. Lights Out.
Jagger!
They do it. They find the chicken dinner.
What is happening, everybody? Welcome back to another day of the PUBG Mobile Club Open North American Finals. Today, we're going to be deciding who are the teams moving on to the Global Finals in Berlin next month. Super pumped for that. We got first place right now overall, the Misfits. We got second place, Lights Out. And we've got third place, Spacestation Gaming. 2 points right now separating the top two. And it's looking like an awesome second day of action here so far. I'm hoping PUBG can give me that clean feed that starts a little smoother than yesterday, but not so lucky so far. We'll have to wait and see. So, that being said, things are looking solid on my end. However, it is lagging a little bit. I'm not sure why. That being said, it could be browsers, could be... who freaking knows? Straightened out after yesterday. Frame rates are good. No drop frames on my end. But what's up, fam? How are y'all doing? Hope y'all are good. Yo, we had a super chat. Yo, Zion, thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Excited to hear PB cover this. The only way to watch for me. Powerbang Nation. That's what I'm talking about, Zion. Thank you so much, man. We got Starman Eddie back sharing the stream. Thank you, bud. Clayton Barr in with the resub for 7 months. Same with Sean Alexander also for 7 months. You guys are the absolute best. Legends. But we're chilling, guys. We got 1 minute until this bad thing starts. 1 minute. And then we'll get into the action. So just kind of ramping up, hanging out with you guys, saying hello. And hoping that the clean feed can kind of work itself out. And we'll see. It's from what I can tell, it's YouTube. Every other thing that I'm looking at is good. Quite literally. But YouTube struggling. So we'll see. My internet's dope, actually. "30 seconds. I am very excited. Yo, thank you so much. Who dat? Steven Ibarra back for 2 months. Thank you, buddy. You are a legend. Dude, I got 7 ping right now to my ISP. 7! There we freaking go. All right, so what's up, Eric? How you doing, man? Much love from the OG Clash community. LO has a team going in this. Yeah, we do. Currently, Lights Out sitting in second place overall. 2 points outside of first. And so it's looking really good for Lights Out right now. 3 teams have kind of set themselves apart. Space Station, Lights Out, and Misfits. And those are your 3 favorites going into today's Day 2 action. Yeah, internet's all good. Just ran a speed test just now. We're sitting even with all of the stuff I have running, all the streams, I have 17 megs upstream still remaining, and I have 250 megs down. So 250 megs down should be enough to like run a stream. So I don't know what's up. Well, yesterday as the stream went on, it started to get better. So I don't know. We'll see. Hey, we got a clean feed today, ladies and gentlemen. What do you know? We do not have voices. But I've been outside working in the yard, actually shopping around for a new house, and I'm sweaty and hot, but we're inside. We're casting this bad boy. And if you guys have not done so already, definitely subscribe to the channel for more PUBG action on the regular. But also make sure you guys go down and check the descriptions and sign up for whatever PUBG Mobile's offering, which is their YouTube channels, their Facebook. Hell, they even got a Reddit that you guys should go subscribe to. And they are sponsoring today's streams. So, again, thank you to PUBG Mobile for that. And I'm happy to be able to bring you guys this action. Richard Sy, welcome, and thank you for the 100 stars. He says, did you have a chance to chat with LO Team last night and share some of your observations? Not really, Richard. They pretty much run their own show, dude. I stay out of the coaching, I guess you would say. A lot of the stuff I think is fairly obvious what they needed to clean up, but... yeah, man. What was that noise? Steven Ibarra in with 1,000 stars. Holy cow, he says, what's up, man? The only way to watch is with PB's play-by-play. Thank you so much, dude. Here is the way the scoring works. The tournament rules. First place overall gets 30 points per game. Second place getting 22 points. And you can see there's a big reward for getting that chicken dinner locked up, all the way down to 16th, which gets absolutely none. So it's basically going up by 1 point until you crack into that top 8, and then it starts going by 2s, and then you get into the top 3, and it starts going up by 3s, and then it goes up by a lot to get that chicken dinner. So you do have a big bonus for finishing up top as part of these games. So getting the chicken dinner is definitely super important, and outlasting everyone else is going to be the absolute key here. So looking good. Increase mic volume. I can do that. Boom. Ow. Why did that get so loud so fast? That hurt my ears. Apologies. Test. Wow. Holy cow. Hope that wasn't as loud for you as it was for me. That freaking hurt. I literally turned it up like barely. I have no idea. Anyways, here is your scores overall, guys. Misfits Gaming coming in with 116 points. In first place right now over Lights Out. Lights Out sitting at 114 points, 2 points behind. Woo, that's a close one. At Spacestation Gaming at 103. Those are your only 3 teams right now over 100 points. And you've got Wildcard Gaming G25 and Pittsburgh Knights lurking behind in the second 3 spots, 83, 76, and 75. Then we got HQA, Revenants, Nova, Are You Scared, and Method all in the 60s there. And then you kind of move on from down there. So looking solid. Again, Lights Out, Space Station, Misfits, all of them in the top 3, all of them over 100 points, and your favorites to move on to the global finals in Berlin. So that's what's up so far, guys. Very, very excited to see kind of how things wrap up today. We do have games 6 through 10 today. Again, thank you guys all for coming back and supporting the stream over on Facebook. Junior Fuentes, Travis Scalise, and Gary Miller all back for at least 2 months. I appreciate that. Casey Johnson in the house is, bro, what did you pick up before the law goes into place tomorrow? Oh, God. Nothing, man. Buying cars and houses instead of the firearms. But no, I got some stuff already on me, man. But good question. We should talk. Anyway, how do I convince my parents that gaming does make money? By making money through gaming. You can't tell somebody that that's a thing and have them believe it. You got to actually just show. You just got to show it. You should hit up the 7 Worlds Gaming to commentate with you for fun. Dude, Boa, that'd be dope. We got some stuff that we need to rock out. Dude, what is this feed? Why is it like this? Why? Same crap that started yesterday's stream, and unfortunately, yeah, that's just the way it is. But hey, we're gonna figure this out. Again, I am not running the controls here. I'm literally just porting over their clean feed from a link that they sent me and commentating over the top of it. So that's what's up. Hey, we got some more people back. Renee McConnell, thank you so much. Christopher Davis, thank you so much. Gary Miller, you guys are all the absolute best. I appreciate all the support. How do you earn YouTube money? You make YouTube videos, my friend. Typically, the way that works is advertisers pay YouTube in order to advertise and get their product or service out to the world. And YouTube, in turn, finds channels like mine or yours or whomever's to advertise those products. And in turn, we get a cut of the revenue that the advertisers pay to YouTube. So hopefully that makes sense. You sook, PB. Eloisa, you suck at spelling. Got him. Tim, what's up? Says, truly a pleasure yesterday. I'm back for more, dude. Absolutely, Tim. Thank you for being here, man. Thanks for the positivity as well. Very excited to cast this. I'm hoping that we have a stream. There we go. There we go. It is working. What do you know? I'm excited. So glad to see you on YouTube and not Facebook. Contract over. No, man. I got permission to dual stream this one because it is a big event and it is a global, not a global finals just yet, but it is the North American finals. And we are kind of, we were asked to do it, so I wanted to make sure that we were able to deliver on what we were asked. So I ran it by Facebook, got permission, and here we are. So that is what's up. When will you open the new Time Traveler crate? I have no idea, man. If you couldn't tell, we're casting an event right now that has nothing to do with crate openings, so feel free. Delayed PB. That doesn't make any sense, but okay. How long have I been playing PUBG? Since the beginning, man. March 20th, I believe, was my first video, which was like the day of the North American launch when the game went global. So very excited about that, and I've been playing since day one. Red Skull Craft YT says, I'm new to your channel. How, bro? How? Smack that sub button. As a matter of fact, let me throw it up on the screen real quick, just in case you didn't know. Thank you so much for stopping by the channel and checking it out. Delayed video fix, PB. I don't know what to tell you. The video itself, nothing I can do, man. I can try to refresh, but as far as the video feed itself, I'm getting what I'm getting from from YouTube, dude. Literally, like Facebook working just fine. Not sure what's up. I'm actually gonna pull up, just to make sure I'm not taxing my PC, which I'm currently at 4.1% usage. Yeah, so I have no idea what's going on here. There we go. So now we're kind of cruising. Now that we've kind of poken into the game, we see Misfits running around. They have taken over at Paradise, and Paradise has been their drop of choice over the last several weeks. Reduce YouTube video quality to 720. I'm already at 720, my friend. They're pushing 60 frames per second, which in my opinion is completely worthless for mobile games because there's no mobile games that need 60 FPS to cover it. It's just extra bandwidth that you're taking up, and you end up with problems like these. So that is my opinion. PB, shrink yourself. Nobody wants to see the game, man. They want to see me. Me. I'm just playing. Working on the connection, though. Working on it. Tencent needs me as a host in Berlin. Not going to happen, my friends. Not going to happen. I wish. Make yourself bigger. You got it, Bundles. Ha, yeah. No, for sure. That's hilarious. You guys are the best. Dude, what is up with the feed? Let me see if I can go find another channel to watch this on. Really don't know what the hell's going on. Oh boy. Let's go here. And I am live right now. What do you know? Go PUBG Mobile. Search live, I suppose. PUBG Mobile. Live now.
But so far, they've been doing okay.
And
not getting many kill points, but their placements have been pretty stellar across the board, currently positioned in 10th.
I wonder why it's slowing down like that. Why is it doing this? Literally, it's just YouTube websites that are doing this.
Yeah, it's going to be Pride knocked out there by
I'm watching over on Facebook as well. All right, so I'm just going to close out Facebook. Deal with it. Let me see if there's anything else I can close here to save space. Even though I'm literally looking at all my stats. 0 drop frames, 4% PC usage.
Can be punished, and it looks like Delta Stars are the team to do it. Formerly known as
no
SK
idea.
for anyone who watched the semifinals group stages.
Silent killers.
I'm working on the feed though, guys. Give me a half a second.
Silent killers, yeah.
Wonder why it's like
Delta
this for
Stars
real.
For the regional finals here. What we're really looking for is if Misfits can continue dominating, is Lights Out going to finally topple the kings of North America? Where's Spacestation Gaming? Are they ready?
So this should give me a broken link, and then I can change that to an I. And then we should have a feed. Sick. There we go. And then I'm going to go ahead. It's a sign that you should get another PC. No, dude, this PC is, it's more expensive than probably your house. Just saying. And it's an absolute beast. It's a 16-core, 32-thread processor that's built for multitasking and streaming. And again, the only site having an issue right now of everything that I'm running, YouTube. And I couldn't tell you why. Let's go ahead and check over here. And it sucks that, you know what? Actually, I have an idea just now. Because you guys said that Twitch is working. Let me see what I can figure out here. Huh. All right, we're switching into G6. We'll follow them around. I'm watching Twitch right now as well, trying to see if it's running better, and it's running a lot better than YouTube right now. And I'm trying to see if I should cover that and deal with the commentators in the background. I don't know. We will see. I love all the artificial viewers. It's awesome. All right, so definitely running smoother on Twitch. So I'm actually just going to go ahead and deal with the voices. I couldn't tell you what's going on right now. You guys can watch. Booyah. There we go. Yo, Haram believes. Thank you so much, man. Haram believes in with the $5 holla. Thank you so much, man.
PSA, people that have negative, please use the get a life exit to your right. People asking about Rolex, mind your business, you'll live longer. And to the normal viewers, I hope your day is going well and hope it stays that way. Much love to all.
Yo, thank you so much, Haram believes, for the dono, man. I appreciate that. So, guys, trying to get everything right now with the stream as far as it's hard without the sound.
None of these teams are going to be phased by this rotation. The furthest you've got is G25. They're over on the north. They're over between Hutton and Tapmok on that bridge. So they're the only ones who are going to have to make that rotation.
And we'll go quality.
It's going to be Western Island. The same for Granha, depending on which route they opt to go for, but there is a lot of ground.
All right.
At the moment, VN1, the only team on this island, so there's a lot of ground that can be claimed, and all of these.
I mean, you guys see how much better this is on Twitch than YouTube.
They're going to have to make a little
Why?
bit of a southward rotation. They're going clockwise around the circle to try and hold.
I mean, it's got a little hiccup here and there.
Eastern flank, and they might crash into a little bit of trouble with Revenants who are in their way at this stage.
Yeah, you can see currently Nova
positioning
just west of the quarry in that warehouse compound that they have there.
So I can keep it here. Guys in the chat, I'm just going to start banning people if y'all aren't, being respectful. No need for racist or toxic comments. I am going to crack down on that here real quick.
Lights out, blinded by wind, all crashing.
All right, so lights out already in the action. Revenant's getting popped. Tanker being taken down there by Outsider. Let me know. Ooh, Misfits though coming out of Paradise, taking out Memo there. He's knocked, but let's see. Seagut is trying to get to Memo right now. Memo is in a really tough spot. Pyra holding him down there. And it looks like they are going to push a little bit. Pyra trying to get in there and get some shots on Memo. Seagut trying to get over to him. And Misfits knowing that they are only 2 points ahead of Lights Out. They're trying to get pressure on these guys early and trying to take Lights Out off the map early. Now, Sandhawk is a very, very difficult map because it's so RNG, so random, and the circles move so quickly that really you have to get blessed by the zone for sure. Seagut has gotten to Memo. Memo's made it across the gap here, and it looks like he's going to get them back up. Misfits unable to take advantage of the knock here, and Lights Out unable to take advantage of their push onto Revenants there. Revenants losing a member in Tanker, but it is going to be a good pickup there for Lights Out, getting back in the fight. Revenants down one man. They lost Tanker to Outsider of Lights Out. They're going to be left with Espinosa and crew making their way away from that area.
When it comes down to it.
All right, so we do have some mods. Thank you, JL. I appreciate that. You're the best, bro.
From the PMCO, from what we've seen
I have been making some mods, Finesse. Unfortunately, you should see how much actual spam comes in. I'm wondering why YouTube can't figure out what the hell with the spam. Like, you see why I don't stream here. It's complete garbage. Yeah. Everywhere else, literally filters this crap for you. And on YouTube, you gotta have... Man, this is crazy. All right, so why are you talking when it's talking for itself? Because I was compensated to do exactly that, because for whatever reason, y'all seem to like it when I commentate. Just saying, I don't know if it's the energy, the passion, the movie voice. I don't know. Anyways, guys, we are back at it here. Looks like C-Gut taking a look here at the Misfits, covering his team's exit. Memo and Outsider trying to get up the hill. Lucifer's already up on that ridge, looking across, providing cover fire. C-Gut a little bit trapped right now. It's going to be really interesting to see, as Misfits is definitely trying to apply pressure to Lights Out early on. I mean, your voice is like Morgan Freeman. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one, but hey, I do appreciate that. Delta Stars getting popped there. Mitts going down. Chris is knocked, and Nova on the warpath early. Kodo getting the finish there on Chris. Beowulf and Sam hop the wall as well. Epic going to be playing today instead of Edwin, and it looks like the Nova boys are over the wall pushing, trying to get that early finish on the Delta Stars. Looks like Imraz off in the distance, trying to protect his squad. Probably not going to work for him. Spacestation Gaming off in the distance, getting ready to push on to Nova as well. You can see a lot of teams outside the circle right now. Most notably up in the north, you've got Misfits and Lights Out right next to each other. And they are both far outside of the circle. They've got Revenants, they've got Blinded by Wind, they've got Method, and they've got Nova in between them and the outside of the circle. So this is going to be really, really interesting to see, as the top two teams right now are definitely not in position. And not only are they not in position and dealing with a lot of opposition keeping them from the zone, they are also dealing with each other and actively fighting each other as they're pushing their way in. So really, really interesting how this is working out so far for Lights Out and for Misfits. Coming up to each other very early on. I don't think that's something that either squad expected.
They have got that rotation power, but this Central River really
VN1 hanging out in the compound down here with Wildcard looking on. Wildcard currently ranked 4th overall after day 1. Zeus here peeking down, trying to catch HP Sama on a peek, or Jerry looking out the window there, looking really, really solid. Hey, as far as a lot of you guys are asking about where to go as far as the best connection. It's not going to matter, because the YouTube feed is what I have to watch, right? And so whatever feed that I'm getting, I'm having to rebroadcast, essentially. So anyway, DJ Sean with his own prediction says Space Station Gaming and Lights Out last circle. Space Station Gaming is going to own, bro. Sorry to say. I don't know why you're sorry, predicting something that's probably not going to happen. Aaron Bennett, thank you for the support, man, of the 75 stars. Do appreciate that. How does the loot work in pro games? Do they spawn with guns? No, they do not. Loot is exactly the same as a normal game. You drop in, try to loot up, and that's part of the fun of it, is figuring out if people want to fight early or wait and kind of give each other the benefit of the doubt that, yo, these guys have guns, they're looted up. Or are they going to take liberties and fight early? Perkins has taken some shots here from Method, uneven from a distance, trying to give him some cover. Method and Misfits are going at it here at the compound. Misfits out again, trying to get to the zone, but Method is gatekeeping them at this point.
Method, as well as Revenant and Space Station Gaming, have a really strong
Glenn, thank you so much, man. I love calling the action. It's super funny.
Both Method and Misfits, they're actually going to have to fall back and make a easily rotation if they want to get.
Are these people playing on PC? No, they're on mobile. This is a mobile tournament. This is the North American Finals of the PUBG Mobile Club Open. This is the top 16 teams in North America. This one, we would love that, man. Get him, Jesus. Get him. All right, so as you guys can see, we got Revenants working their way in. Spacestation Gaming camping a compound on the edge of the zone. Misfits on foot, working their way across. You can see Pyra up on the point per usual, doing his scouting. He's trying to secure positions and allow his team to move to get position behind him. And then you're going to see him head up the hill once again, doing some more scouting. Jesus Lopez, gracias para los $2. I appreciate that. And here you go. Perkins is up the hill with his buddy Pyra. Pyra out in front. Misfits trying to work their way into the zone. You can see the blue zone coming in at their back, and you see the next circle has populated, and they're going to have to make a run for it here shortly. Delta Stars, MRAS finally going down, and they will be the first team out today in game number 6, and Delta Stars secures 16th place here in the first game of day 2.
15th on the leaderboard.
Looks like Wildcard and Pittsburgh Knights going at it here, close range.
36 total. Very rough stuff here for the.
You can see Lights Out rotated all the way around the quarry. Very good rotation from them to get away from that pickle mess. Up top, you can see G25, Misfits, Method, Sixless with Space Station Gaming, and Revenants all occupying the same 1 or 2 compounds. This is going to be a really big mess up north, whereas Lights Out and Blinded by Wind are getting ready to do battle as well. Method and Misfits, Pyra getting the knock and the finish on Everfury. Everfury, the leader of Misfits, he's getting popped and knocked out very, very quickly by Misfits Pyra there. So nice job to Pyra, and it looks like Angry posting up in the building here. Xenoth from Misfits sees Space Station, and they're going to be figuring out if that's a team that they want to fight right now or if they're going to try to run around. The clock is ticking, though. 25 seconds until the next circle moves. Misfits still on the run and still on the outside of the fighting here. They're going to have to work their way into the circle. Tough spot for them to be in early.
15 seconds in this circle is going to start to push them in. It's going to start.
Indeed it is, boys. Thank you, Jens, for the proper comms there. All right, so there we go. Pyra out in front, scouting again for Misfits. They are on the move, not waiting around for anybody. You like the spread on Misfits as they move. They're not bunched up. They're definitely, keeping distance. And you can see Pyra out in front. Catches G25 in rotation. Look at those shots. Beautifully done. AYS helping out from a distance. It looks like they're getting third-partied. And Bucky's going down. Misfits Pyra with a couple of knocks there. Really, really nice job there from the Misfits. Uneven gets knocked as well. And it looks like Xenoth popped by G25 Ran. This is trouble for Misfits because the zone is on the move, and this was the absolute worst time to be knocked right now. Perkins is trying to provide cover here for the Misfits as they get their guys up and back into the fight. Will they have time to get them up, patched up, and get on the move towards the zone? No freaking cars right now. That is really, really bad here for Pyra and the Misfits. They know they got to fight through G25 here, and this is going to be really, really tough. Method knocked out in rank 15. It looks like Space Station Gaming is in trouble. AYS, Are You Scared, has gotten juicy. Their leader knocked, and there is Rand getting popped outside the zone. Pyra going to get the finish. Beautiful job by Misfits to flip the script on G25. Pyra, absolutely just a beast on position right now. He is pushing his way into the zone ahead of the circle, and he's going by himself up against 3 squads right now, and he's actually holding his own quite well. So Are You Scared up top of the ridge, and they are waiting for the Misfits to come up. Mighty has position at the next rock, and Misfits has to keep moving. You can see Perkasis and Xenoth, both of them half health and pushing their way in, following Pyra. Pyra's going to try to get some fire down here, and he does. Look at that knock. Pyra is an absolute wrecking ball right now. The man is a beast. Jay comes out and knocks him, and this is trouble. Misfits is in big trouble now with Perkasis and Xenoth coming up with half health, trying to save their boys. This is really, really bad right now. First aid being used by Xenoth. Perkasis knocked. Pyra knocked. Uneven knocked and finished. Xenoth, it's all up to him. Is Misfits going to go out in 13th? That remains to be seen. G25 has been knocked. It looks like Revenants is going down to Nova right now. Pittsburgh Knights is into it with Cream Esports. Nova in it with Space Station. Angry fires back, knocks Beowulf, and it looks like the play zone is going to take Pyra, and that is almost it for Misfits. They're down to 2 members, only 1 up right now. And here we go. AYS getting another kill. Xenoth goes down. Misfits eliminated in 13th place. We have a chance, ladies and gentlemen, to see a big shakeup on the leaderboard right now for the trip to the global finals in Berlin. Misfits going out early in game 1, and that is exactly what teams like Lights Out and Space Station want to see. Space Station 6 getting shot up top the hill. He's in the zone. He's got to make his way in, and he's going to go down to the play zone. Huge shots from Sam and Nova to get damage done on Sixless, making it unable for him to get in. We got Angry behind the rock back here in the blue zone. This is really, really bad for Space Station as well. And what I'm seeing right now is Lights Out is still alive and well on the far side of the map. Memo is taking it to town right now against one of the other squads, and this is looking really good for Lights Out as far as their overall standings moving into day 2. Sixless goes down, finished by the play zone. Space Station down to just 1 or 2 members left, and it looks like AYS on the move again, trying to get into the zone. They got HQA and VN1 trying to gatekeep.
Fighting it out, and everybody's falling prey to these far side circles.
Look at this, Wildcard, great shots there. Wi-Fi though with the snipe, and he gets them taken down. Cream coming to play today. Wildcard Gaming eliminated, and look at that. The number 1 and the number 4 teams are out. Number 3 is almost out, and it looks like number 2 Lights Out still in it with their members intact. So this is looking really good for Lights Out to come out strong in the first game. Granada Gaming goes out into 11th place right now. G6 is out at this point. Jamon, the last member to be taken down, and Nova, Sam, and Beowulf back in it, taking on Revenants, who only have 3 members remaining. Remember, they lost Tanker earlier on this match. Vigilante trying to hold off the flank here from Beowulf and Kodo. Sam down on the interior here. This is going to be a tough one for Nova. Got the blue zone at their back. 15 seconds till the next circle, and it is counting down quickly. Nova knows they have to get moving. You're going to see a push here. Beautiful nade. Nades back and forth between Revenants and Nova. This is going to be very, very difficult for them. Oh, there is a beautiful nade from Epic. Taking down Espinosa. And Vigilante goes down as well. Revenant's taken out. Nova's going to waltz right through them. Outsider gets knocked by Manny. Now Outsider and Lights Out in trouble. Outsider the first knocked again. That seems to be the common trend as of late. Hoping to see some of those shots kind of back and forth. Blinded by Win, though, is a little bit in trouble themselves, fighting someone else. Their attention is on Lucifer. Lucifer getting third party here. Outsider finished. Lucifer finished. Nova firing on Lights Out. Lights Out is pinned from 2 different squads, and now Nova has made their way through the compound and fired through Revenants, and now they're taking on Lights Out as well, catching them off guard. We are down to the top 5 teams. Blinded by Win getting knocked by Nova as well. Nova knocking everybody this game, and Nova having a day in Game 6 here. They have come to play. Kodo taking out VN1 as well. Nova currently fighting 4 different squads, and I have not seen a Nova player get knocked yet in this latest fight. So as you can see, Outsider and Lucifer out for Lights Out. Only Memo and C got left up, and it looks like Nova Esports with 9 kills in command right now. Full squad left up. Blinded by Win with 3 members. HQA with 2, and VN1 with only Lucas left up. You can see Kiwang here trying to get himself patched up and back into the fight. He's the only member left of HQA, and it looks like we've got Nova, Blinded by Win, and Lights Out as some serious contenders here to get in. Epic taking down Blinded by Win. 2 of the Blinded by Win players are down at this point. It's up to Arx to try to save them. Arx is going to try to get Manny back in the fight right now. Memo, C-Gut trying to buy time. They are far outside the circle right now, so Lights Out is going to have to do some snaking and sneaking. Nova very well aware of their presence. Memo's going to have to make a play here. Blinded by Win. Woods taken down by Kwang, and it looks like they're going to be in big-time trouble here. Manny and Arx still hanging tough. Arx takes down Epic and Beowulf, and this is Lights Out chance to take advantage. There it is. Memo hops onto Kodo. He's down. Sam taking down Lights Out Memo. This is crazy. C-Gut still crawling in. He's going to med his way in. Looks like he's going to try to buy some time here by medding. Will he go down? He doesn't. Nice try. Lights Out gets Kodo, but he's going to go down as well. Doesn't quite get it. Lights Out goes in 5th, but that's another top 5 finish for Lights Out, and that puts them pretty far ahead of the pack so far, with Misfits and Space Station and Wildcard all going out early. Look for a shift in the standings to come out. Nova Esports eliminated. Beautifully done by Nova this round. They got a lot of kills and secured a 4th place finish, so they are sitting top 4 for this round. Oh my god. What is this text message?
Did he make that rotation? But HP Sama now has the best position in the circle. You could see he's hiding down low.
HP Sama, the lone player this entire time. The entire time he's been chilling.
As it turns out. He knows exactly what he's
Arcs
doing now. He's given his game
finds
away.
him,
He knows
kills
exactly
him, and it looks like it's going to be Blinded by Win versus HQA, and it looks like Blinded by Win's going to pick up that victory. Very, very nicely done to them, but wow, big-time shake-up at the top of the leaderboards. The three teams that we've been watching, Space Station Gaming, Lights Out, and Misfits. We saw Space Station and Misfits go out early, while Lights Out makes the top 5 for a 5th out of 6 games so far, and that's going to put them again out in the lead, it looks like, for the overall tournament. So really, really good stuff there. Lights Out, Memo and Seagut doing a great job outlasting the competition there. They were surrounded by 4 members of Blinded by Win, 4 members of Nova, all of them firing at each other. Lights Out somehow survives long enough to get into the circle. Really good stuff there from them. And then we've got Felix from, looks like Dreamstars early on. Method, Everfury getting caught out and finished really quickly. This right here from Pyra. Pyra had a brilliant game. They went out early, but Pyra out in front. They did not have the zone for once on this map, and they had to travel on foot the entire time, and Pyra absolutely slayed. He was out in front, firing at 4 squads at the same time, getting knocks left and right. Finally, when he was in the blue zone, right here, you can see him get peeked. He gets 1 knock and unable to get the second one. Really, really brilliant effort from him. And this one right here with Nova and the nades, epic, landing one at Espinosa, and Vigilante trying to peek it, getting absolutely destroyed. Just overall, a really good showing here from the competitors here in North America. So really nice stuff. Happy to see the highlights go off, and I'm really excited to kind of see the score shake up and see if Lights Out was able to jump in to the tournament lead and finally replacing someone other than Misfits in the overall lead of the tournament. So really, really excited to see that. Here is the results for Game 1. We've got Delta Stars with 1 point. They got 1 kill. Method, G25, Wildcard, Granada Gaming, Misfits Gaming, Space Station, Cream Esports. Cream actually getting 8 placement points and 2 kill points for a total of 10. That like doubles their performance from yesterday. Lights Out picking up 16 points. If they finished a little bit higher, you would have seen a bigger jump in the standings, but they're going to cruise into the lead, it looks like here. With the exception of maybe Nova. Nova picked up a lot of kills here and 28 points, so they're going to end up, they're not going to make it to the top of the leaderboard, but they're going to end up probably in the top 5 after a second really strong performance. Blinded by Win also with a strong performance in yesterday's first game. Start out the same on Sandhawk today with another very strong performance. And there you go, Blinded by Win, 7 kills with 1339 damage, and you can see Nova with 12 kills, picking up just about the same amount of damage. A lot of match points there for Blinded by Win. A really nice performance from them to start out the second day in a row with a bang, getting that top 3 finish. I did the same thing yesterday, and Blinded by Win's going to try to carry that momentum this time through the rest of the day, as yesterday they fell off just a little bit, but now with 2 really strong performances to start things off, plus a chicken dinner in game number 1, that's they're going to be their days to lose. So here we go, the overall standings, and for the first time, we've got Lights Out is the #1 overall team right now in North America, and Misfits Gaming climbing into second place right now, 124 points, now 6 points separating those teams. Space Station Gaming holding on to third place right now. You can see Nova all the way up to 6th place. They missed 5th by 1 point. And you're going to see some teams trying to claw their way up. Again, chicken dinners and kill points. Woo! It's going to be everything moving forward through day number 2. We are through 6 games, ladies and gentlemen. There are 4 to play. We're more than halfway through the tournament, and the top 3 are going to be moving on to Berlin for the global finals next month in July, I believe the 26th through 28th. But here we go. We got Lights Out sitting in first place overall, North America, 130 points. So really good stuff overall. Very excited to see what happens in game number 2 today. It's going to be on a more competitive map than Sandhawk. Sandhawk is a bit tough. We got Vikendi coming up next, and then we've got the best of 3 essentially on Erangel, Miramar, Erangel, and we'll be seeing that happen in just a little bit. So good stuff from Lights Out in game 1, making sure they stay consistent, making sure that they're at the top of that leaderboard. So we're really, really excited to see kind of how everything worked out there for Lights Out. So here we go. I'm going to go ahead and close out some of this extra stuff that we're playing. Boom. Yeah, yo, thank you. Let me jungle, bro. Appreciate that. Download Mobile Legends. Appreciate it, man. Johnny Blaze and Jeffrey Iglesias, thank you for the $1 donation. Zion Lewis again for the 5. Jesus for the 2. And all of you guys over on Facebook as well. Absolutely brilliant. Thank you so much. Mr. Flip says, scoring favors placement so heavily. It does indeed. Only 1 point for kills, so placement is everything. Playing passively and creeping up the leaderboard is definitely how you want to go out, for sure. So, you know, that's kind of what you got to do. Play conservatively and make sure that things are looking really, really solid. So I'm excited. The voice seems to be holding up. It is indeed Eric, but give me a few hours here to rip it apart. Man, so we're looking solid right now, boys and girls. Those of you that are Lights Out fans in the chat, thank you so much for being here and rooting the team on. I do appreciate that. Try the clean feed, PB. It's fixed. Well, let's try it. Am I going to Berlin? I don't know, Norman. I don't know. They just started talking to me about it like a couple days ago. But I definitely won't be broadcasting the finals as they've already contracted some people to do that. JB, GRFX, thank you for the $1 super chat, man. I do appreciate that. Yeah, Monster Snipe, we do got a banger team for sure. Why won't I play? Because I'm not a player, dude. I own the team, not a player. All right, so here we go. We are into break time. We do have 12 minutes and 55 seconds until game number 2 is going to fall in. And, oh, baby. I hear this voiceover, and I feel like it should be me. Anyways, here we go. We have, looks like day number 2. PUBG Mobile Club Open. Game 6 has been completed. And as you've seen, Blinded by Win picks up the win. Lights Out moves into first place overall. And that is going to be break time for me. I'll go grab a little bit more water as I'm getting pretty empty. And we'll be back with you guys in just a few minutes. Sit tight. Make sure that y'all subscribe to the channel while you're waiting. And make sure that y'all are going and checking out PUBG Mobile's social medias as well. All of those links are in the description below. And thank you to PUBG for sponsoring today's stream and making sure that this is viewable by you guys for me casting it. So, again, thank you guys so much. I will see you soon. And again, I will see you soon. And again, I'm going to see you soon. Okay, bye. See you in a minute.
Also watch their backs in case the Fragile Alliance goes south. This will be a unique experience for every player involved. This new mode also comes with a passive skill for every player. Understanding the skill will be the key to staying alive in this long night. Can you run?
free.
And we're back. What's up, guys? Daniel Elmore, thank you so much, man, for supporting the stream. I do appreciate that. Welcome to the Banger Nation Elite, dude. Happy to have you. And excited you're here. Holy cow. Let's go. Watching the highlights here from game number 1. We're doing all right. Holy cow. Let's see here. I'm checking the chat. Y'all need to chill the frick out. Telling you what, man. Y'all want a nice, happy environment, head over to Facebook with my regulars. Thank you guys for being so good over there. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Much love. All right. Woo! I'm excited, man. Game number 2 for day number 2. So game 7 overall about to get underway. Very excited to see who is going to come out on top in that one. Jess Marshall says, let's go, hello! Thank you for the $2 super chat. Appreciate you, Infine. Thank you for the 40 rupees. Love you too, man. Let's go, man. I'm excited. We're 3 minutes out from getting back into it. Game number 7 about to get underway. Day 2 of the North American Finals for the PUBG Mobile Club Open, where the top 3 teams placing overall will move on to the Global Finals in Berlin that's happening next month, about a month from today. Very, very pumped to see if LO can hold on to number 1 through the last 4 games. So let's see here. Let's see. Good luck. Let's go. Let's out. Thank you, Maori. Appreciate that. Take care, Jeffrey. Have a good one, Slavic. Thank you. You're absolutely right, Danica. You the bomb. Desiree, you the bomb. Anthony, you the bomb. Thank you, guys. Appreciate that. Mark Mers sends the 500 stars. Says, hello, let's do this. Thank you, man. I do appreciate that. Elias, do I look 40 years old? I'm not 40 years old. You clown. What are you, 5? Thank you, Nikos. Appreciate it. Smash the damn like. That's my 7 Worlds impression. 7. Hola, amigo. ¿Cómo está? PB Legend. Switcher on. Thank you, man. Dude, I got a YouTube playback error. You guys should see my, hope that's not what the stream looks like. Hope it's just on me. Yeah, spot on. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Let's go. Vamos. Bundles. What's up, Dren? Fellow Steve, I got a credit card. Let's go. Lights out, dude. I know y'all are playing. I wouldn't recommend y'all do that. But hey, thank you for the support, Bundles. I appreciate you coming in. Look at that. The $20 holla. The OG is BK. Ella will make it tonight, hopefully. Love from Dubai. Abdullah Saeed. Thank you for the $20, man. Appreciate it. Air horns for you, my man.
The OG is BK. Lo will make it tonight, hopefully. Love from Dubai.
There it is. There it is indeed. Bundles YouTube with a $10 super chat. Thank you guys so much for the support. I do appreciate all of it. This is more entertaining, Fave Beans. Of course it is, bro. It's what we do here. Thank you, Paul. I appreciate that. Send my love to Pickles, man. You get into the zone. You get into the zone. The auto zone. I'm just playing. Yo, I want to do these voiceovers again, man. I'm telling you what's up. Jeffrey Fuentes, feliz cumpleaños, my friend. Happy birthday, dude. Happy birthday. Treyman, no need to donate, man. Honestly, I don't expect donations at all. Of course, they're appreciated, and I do appreciate you guys supporting the stream. It helps me continue to do what I do, but obviously not required to be here to hang out. I just hope that you hang out, have a good time, and smash the like button. I do expect that. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, absolutely, Rashid. I am here. I'm live, and we're getting ready to rock and roll. We got 10 seconds, baby. We are 15 seconds out right now until game number 2. We're about to get back into the action, which means I'm about to take over the show, man. I'm about to take over the show. I could feel it coming. PUBG Mobile. Be the one. Be the one. Woo-hoo-hoo!
Map number 7, Vikendi. Welcome.
See how I did that? So here we go. We got Vikendi up next, ladies and gentlemen. We are getting ready to see if LO can hold on to the top spot here over Misfits Gaming. Misfits having a disappointing game number 6. Falling out a little bit early, along with Spacestation Gaming, both of them missing the top half of the rankings. Lights out, finishing in the top 5 for a 5th out of 6 games so far. And you saw Blinded by Wind picking up a chicken dinner in that last game Really good stuff for them, and I'm very excited to see if Blinded by Wind can put together a more consistent day number 2 for this finals. They've been impressive in spurts, but overall, a little bit inconsistent. And here are the overall standings. Lights Out, top spot with 130. Misfits shortly behind them, 124. And Spacestation Gaming, the only other team over 100 points, and they're sitting at 112. So the top 3 well set at this point in time. However, with the amount of points that you can hop, look at Blinded by Wind in 4th place. Blinded by Wind in 4th place. 2 impressive games so far. Generally inconsistent otherwise. But you can see that they are sitting right within striking distance in 4th. HQA, quiet but consistent. 5th place right now, 93 points for them. And we got Nova, Wildcard, and Pittsburgh Knights starting to make a move up the leaderboards with Pittsburgh Knights at 87 points. So 50 points behind the leaders right now. But the top 8 teams are all within each other. So it's going to be really, really close, I think. And it all comes down to who can win these final 4 games, as there are 30 points given out for first place chicken dinners. Only 22 for second place, so 8 points right there just in placement. So winning these games is absolutely crucial for teams that are hoping to move on. Again, the top 3 are going to be moving on to Berlin next month at the July Global Finals. I may or may not be there, ladies and gentlemen. I've been asked that question quite a bit. I don't know, but you can always voice your support for me and anyone else you might like to PUBG Mobile on Twitter or other social media channels. That being said, thank you guys so much. I believe that was Dren right there. Dren Mo, thank you for the $10 haul. I appreciate that. You and Bundles are the best, honestly. They are top dog positions. That's what's up, boys. Let's see, Vikendi, the map of Doom. Lots of compounds here, a lot of more passive play with fights breaking out late. And again, the newest map introduced to PUBG Mobile just in the winter of 2018. We haven't had a lot of time on this map to develop competitive habits and gameplay, so it's going to be really exciting to see who does what. You can see Lights Out going to the eastern side of the map, looking over towards Cement Factory and staying on the coast. They do a little bit of a split jump here, trying to loot up by themselves. Taking a look at Misfits right now. They've gone to the south. It looks like down towards the Dino Park area, and look at that. The zone hard shifts again, as it's known to do in the first circle on Vikendi. We are looking at the northeast this time, favoring Lights Out, G25, and Wildcard. Pittsburgh Knights as well in a good position. If they get Cosmodrome to themselves, they'll have a ton of loot, great position, and it's going to be a really, really interesting push later on in this game. Space Station, again, taking over the Hot Springs, one of their favorite spots on this map, and they are looking to loot that up, and then they'll have an easy push north to get into the circle as long as Lights Out doesn't head south to gatekeep them. A really interesting drop from Lights Out. You guys see a very big split from them. Every other team kind of dropped together, but Lights Out dropped in solos all over the place. They're going to be looting up, trying to get things squared away for their team, and we'll see if they can have that strategy pay off for them. That is the #1 overall seed at this point in time, and we'll see if they can hold on to that moving forward. Anthony says, at least LO finally got a zone. They did indeed. They've got the first circle, but we'll see what happens on this map. It is a little bit of a jaunt to get to that first circle, but there's less hard shifts and small, I guess, less difference in the circle sizes as the game moves on Vikendi, but that first circle is drastic. Lots of distance between you and the circle potentially, and a much smaller circle than in most maps. Chase Peak, I appreciate that, man. Thank you for the love, and I appreciate you coming by to watch the stream, man. Corey, same with you. Glad I've been able to help you out.
Right now is actually just running along the road looking for a vehicle to bring back to his team potentially.
Split drops can be good, Varun. They are a little bit risky at times, but if you're by yourself, split drops are great because every person doesn't have to fight each other for loot. Everybody gets their own compound and is able to loot up, so split drops can provide a little bit risk. You can get cut from your team, like you can see Mraz has here. He's been by himself, and you can see he's knocked. It's going to be pretty difficult for them to pick him up, and it looks like Felix is going to drive over and try to get him picked up. He may make it just in time. This is going to be really close. Imraz bleeding out. Can he get the pickup here? Felix is going to be jumping into your screen any moment. There it is. Look at that save. Golf claps for Felix. Delta Star is going to be able to save their member hiding behind the rock here. Very nicely done. Method on the outside of the circle right now, looting up compounds, but getting them ready to move in here shortly. Good stuff, man. Really nicely done there by Felix to grab that car and go pick up his teammate. That was very, very close to losing a guy early. Man, oh man. Yogi, I threw a 2-seam and a 4-seam, my friend. Just depended on the situation.
Method were able to just turn things on as far as kills are concerned, then it turned into a very different game.
Jay Carlos, I appreciate the support, bro, but I have no desire to play professionally. It's never been my thing. Those days are long past, man. I did that 15 years ago, literally.
But very uncontested, and you can imagine on Vikendi.
In qué país, Rashid?
Location like Goroka, pretty good for the teams because everyone's looking for that G.
Any video that's different from others is yours, PB. Nice work. Thank you so much, Nui. Appreciate that. Daniel Juarez, welcome. Thank you.
So we'll have to see.
Caleb, that's actually on the horizon, and you do see that as the sports will develop, you're going to see more trades and transactions and whatnot. But really crazy pickup there from the Death Stars. That was close.
It's going to be an opening to start to open up a lead. They're still very close to each other, so they do need to get a couple of those kill points.
Hola, Manuel. Appreciate it, man.
We're also
15 years ago, how old am I? 35.
Spacestation Gaming. Are they going to be able to hold on to that?
Legacy, happy to hear it, man.
Teams like Blinded by Win, teams like HQA and Nova.
Hablo español? Yes, sí, I do.
Close to them in terms of score, so we'll see what those come in terms.
I wish Killshot was playing. Well, there you go.
Game.
So we got a bunch of looting up that's going to be happening for a while. Let's see here. Anthony says, I'm curious how you feel about LO split dropping when trying to keep a hold on first place. I don't mind it at this stage. I still feel like they need to keep their foot on the gas because of the split between first place and 8th place is currently 47 points, and that could be the swing of 2 games. Poor placement and good placement, you know, it could swing quite a bit. There's a lot of teams vying for those top 3 spots. I feel like one more solid top 5 placement, I feel like it might be time to start playing a little bit more conservatively for placement in the later 3 games, and that's going to be Erangel and Miramar, so it's going to be a lot more comfortable how that's done. So I think aggression here from Lights Out is in order. You can see them going up against Pittsburgh Knights already. They've got 7. They've got Monarch. So a good fight developing here. Lights Out gearing up, and we've got G25 sneaking in from the outside as well.
Misfits 13 with 7 kill points overall, and so they're not quite hitting the
roster apocalypse is going to be awesome as the esports scene grows. Absolutely. People are going to buy Lights Out gear. If you want to buy Lights Out gear, you can do that at lightsout.gg. Maybe some news on that coming soon. So if you held off, it wouldn't be okay.
Middle block from 4th all the way down to pretty much a 10th. I believe.
Nikos, I feel you, bro. Thanks for making a guy feel old. I appreciate that. Wild card looting up as well. They're looking pretty solid. They have that U as their vehicle in tow. Vehicle's very important on Vikendi with the distance between circles. Very dangerous to be running around. At least, though, there are a ton of rocks, tree cover, hills, and berms to hide behind. Vikendi, pretty crazy. Check this out, though. VN1 crashing onto the compound where Wildcard is, and already on the flank is Ranger. This is dangerous for VN1. They do get the first knock, though. Zeus down and finished. Quee over the wall, and Ranger now. Oh, man, that was really rough breaks for Wildcard. They got caught off guard here for sure.
Frag is currently in the tournament, doing so much work for Wildcards. Really wanted to try.
HV Sama getting some shots over the wall here. Ranger has a good angle, able to get one and get close to a finish. They're going to have to try to get him picked up. Nade in order here. It's too far. That is too far, but maybe he connects. I don't know. Doesn't quite make it. There it is. Good shots. Nice work from Ranger. Another guy at the corner. What? Yo, who are you shooting at? Ranger misses his mark there. Rain goes over, and oh, this is tough. He feeds, straight up feeds, and Wildcard down to just Illusions right now. Rain about to get finished off here. And it's Illusions versus Quee for the final 1v1 showdown here. He's going for the revive. Rain is calling it out to his teammate. Lights Out up in the distance. Looks like they're fighting up against Nova. Bayo, Kodo, Epic, and Sam over there. Trading some shots. Rain, and oh, look at that. Going for the revive here. Hard flank. Nicely done. VN1 trying to put pressure on him. They are going to give him the revive. Very interesting. They're going to try to get their team back up before they fight. Nade going to be coming in. They see them leave. Nice molly there. Right behind Rain. They only saw one guy leave, I believe. So Illusions, they know cross, but I don't know if they think Rain's there or if he left. All right, let's see here. ¿Cómo te llamas, primo? Come on, you know my name. Mi nombre es Powerbang. All right, Illusion's off the top floor. He's going to jump out. Oh, guys, right behind him here. Is he going to get the flank?
They've got Sam back up.
Oh, look at that. Beautiful.
Illusion's doing so much work over the windows here. Looks like Jerry's going to commit to the res whilst Q...
Wow, what a tough spot Illusions is in right now. Trying to get pressure on him. Rain coming on the other side. Good angles right now from Kui. He's holding off the one angle. HP Sama and Jerry. Is that a molly? Oh, he missed. Good shots from Sama, or on Sama. Illusions taking him down. G36 getting the frag. Nicely done. Kui on the stairs, looking down. Oh, and look at that. Jerry coming on the flank, getting it done. Illusions taken down, and Wildcard wiped off the map. Wildcard eliminated in 15th place. VN1. It was costly. They pushed the compound that Wildcard had it held down. They pushed it, and unfortunately, unable to hold it there. VN1 overruns them, and Wildcard out again very early on. And they've gone from 4th place to all the way down towards the bottom of the leaderboard very quickly. That is how quickly it can swing, ladies and gentlemen. Important that consistent finishes happen each and every time out, and that's what Lights Out here on the screen is trying to do. Pittsburgh Knights are in tow. They are working their way down the mountain, it looks like. Lucifer, C-Gut, Memo, and Outsider, all of them just kind of holding compounds, and that's what you're going to see is the common strategy here on Vikendi. With so many buildings, so much cover, you're just going to see people taking compounds and waiting, holding angles and waiting for the circle to start to close in before it forces people to rotate and expose themselves. All right, GG's indeed. It looks like Wildcard needs to pull it together. They're better than that. I agree 100%, Mr. Flip. Wildcard struggling in the first 2 games of day number 2. They were in 4th place yesterday, right behind G25. They were 1 point out of 3rd. And they have really had the wheels fall off over the past several games. I love the new tracks. If you guys noticed that on Vikendi, the new tire tracks, the new footprints, that is all new as of late. Pretty impressive for a mobile game to be able to have all of that kind of stuff show up. Here comes the next circle, ladies and gentlemen. Where is it going to go? Look at all of the teams jockeying for position right in the center of that zone. You see Misfits hanging out towards the castle. They are not jockeying for position just yet. They are going to be content to make a late entry here. Let everyone else fight each other. Hell of a park job there from G25. Hell of a park job. That's something I do. Can you guys relate to that park job at all? I can. It is about to get lit. Y'all saw the map. There are a bunch of teams, a bunch of them, 14 to be exact, all crowded in the center of the next circle. Only 2 teams right now on the outskirts. You can see Monarch, Jagger, 7, and Wi-Fi getting position across the street from Lights Out. G25 down the hill, also getting in position in their compound. Everybody pretty much content to hang out and wait to see what the circle does, to see who's going to get blessed and who is going to get screwed and have to try to push onto other occupied compounds. Jesus Saves, thank you so much, man. I love your commentating as well. Haha, just saying. Powerbang, is there any footage from your pro days? There actually is.
Up to like 10 teams, really.
Not much, though, because literally my pro days were before YouTube.
Kind of ridiculous.
Put that in perspective.
It just makes the end games a little bit chaotic for such a very slow match. But
the PK spread is so high risk and reward. Yeah, it is. It can be really good for getting angles, but it also makes it very difficult to revive should somebody get knocked.
Which is a little bit more difficult to do, but they should be okay for it now.
Andrew, what's up, man? Welcome to the chat, and shout-outs to G25. I've been watching them, rooting for them, and hopefully they'll push their way at the rankings. Yesterday they did quite well, and had some really good games, trying to get that consistency down, though, and find themselves in that top 3 headed to Berlin. They're within striking distance for sure, but they've got to really hold it down, buckle down, and get those placements here, as I know they're trying to do. You see Lucas and Heartless and Bucky clearly unable to drive, but they can shoot. So that's one thing G25 has going for it. Optimus, that's the way we roll here, man. At Powerbang, will you commentate the global finals? I will not. I was not invited to do so, so it is what it is. What is my favorite map on PUBG? For the sake of just the map, I like Vikendi the best. I don't like the way it plays the best, but I like the map the best. I don't know if that makes sense. I think the best balance right now is still Erangel for competitive play. I like the pace of Sandhawk, so I like things about all of them. And in Miramar, I like the open lines of sight and no place to hide because I like to go mano-a-mano with people in the open. That being said, Sixless, Carnage, Angry, and Juicy peeking in on Lights Out. They connect a little bit with Memo there. And we do see multiple teams very, very close to each other right now, getting position and getting ready to do battle. We've got HQA creeping in. Remember, we've got SSG and Lights Out. Looks like G25 nearby as well.
Resources early, it works really well.
Curious to see where Misfits has journeyed, because they were on the outside of the circle on the south. And speaking of Misfits, they are shooting each other with pistols at this point. So that's really interesting. Confused, aren't SSG all LO guys? They've all been in LO for a period of time, except for Carnage really wasn't. I mean, he was there for like a minute. But yeah, that's mostly all. You know, I like to grow players, help them get their name, and then send them on their way. You know what I'm saying? But in the meantime, we keep crushing tournaments and whatnot, so it's all good. Yo, big shout outs to all of you guys in the YouTube chat that are the OGs, have been around for a long time. Same with all of y'all on the Facebook side as well. Yes, PB's commentating with Mr. Flip's incredible footage angles would be everything. Well, I've got some cool stuff coming up for tournaments this fall, winter, next year. You guys are going to be digging it. I can't wait to share more about it. So it's going to be really cool. I like Vikendi and Miramar for the sniping. Dude, I agree with you 100%. 100%. Misfits, though, having a ball. They are out there firing at each other with pistols. Lancio Cardoso says, how many times people ask if you would commentate the global finals? A lot, but they keep asking, and I'm just like, you know what? Every once in a while, I'll say something, but I don't respond to most of it.
It means that also the teams approaching them are going to be less powerful because they haven't been able to poke out beforehand. So it's kind of this weird trade-off that settles into its own meta.
Make a video on my pro playing era that will bring the house. You think, Rahul? I don't know, man. Ooh, look at that Wi-Fi connecting on the Death Stars, Felix, and it looks like PK trying to get back to safety there. That was crazy.
Thankfully for them, they were able to keep everyone alive. Wi-Fi very low, but should be okay for himself.
Is this the $2 million challenge? It is indeed, Carlos. This is part of the PMCO. That's the PUBG Mobile Club Open. This is the North American Finals to see who is going to the global finals. Top 3 teams will move on. Currently, Lights Out in first place with 130 points. You got Misfits close behind in second with 124. And you got Spacestation Gaming in third with 113. So this is pretty exciting stuff. And those 3 teams right now in firm command of those positions, all of them still in play right now. And it's really everyone else's job to try to challenge them, as all 3 have been pretty consistent over the course of this tournament. This is game number 7 out of 10. And this is day number 2 out of 2, so we are going to be wrapping up the finals tonight to see who is moving on. Very excited to see who that's going to be. And G25 still chilling at the compound, getting ready to move. The circle is coming in now, and you're going to see people start to rotate. And it's going to be very interesting where the circle goes. Will it be another central shift, or will it be a hard shift to one of the sides of the zone? I don't know. We'll find out in about 45 seconds here.
Positions were found in zone 1. So nobody's been moving.
Who were the top 3 in round 6? I missed. So the top was Blinded by Win. Number 2 was HQA. And number 3, who was number 3? Nova was number 4. VN1. VN1 was number 3. Hey, what's up? Potato Land, Idaho. Smelly Clam, how you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Appreciate you being here. Yeah, they'll be streaming the global finals, of course. You don't have a $2 million tournament that you don't cover.
The circle has the agency, which is a bit difficult.
So we've got guesses for the hard south shift here from Mark Eubanks. Much love, Eric, from the Bahamas. What are you doing in the Bahamas, my man? I love it. How do you feel about the second and third place team facing each other regions in prelims to determine the finals? I don't know, man. I don't know. It's interesting for sure. Gonna shift wherever Nova is? Maybe. Fairly central circle shift here, and Space Station Gaming and Lights Out are in the best position. You still have Misfits, again, coming in very late, going through the cement factory here. Eric Wright, welcome back for 8 months. Do appreciate it.
Outside of the circle, those rotations can come through. They might see a couple of crashes coming on in. If you look at who's on the edge of the circle, they're the ones at risk of getting crashed into by these outside teams. Pittsburgh.
What's up, Jasmine? Thank you for being here. Bandy Goodrose, it was Blinded by Win, took the first game. Second was HQA, third VN1, fourth Nova Esports, and fifth Lights Out.
Misfits are taking over the compound.
Okay.
Hope it's not the 80%, 20% phase got going on. No, bro, I have fair contracts. Look at that. We got Misfits coming in. Cream, they're going to be an easy target here for Misfits, I have a feeling. Misfits just too strong. Cream says, I'm out.
away from this one. Misfits, too good.
But there's
for
another
Cream.
Misfits player right next to where Cheto tried to extricate himself from. Is he going
That's hilarious. Cheto, when he left, he was driving right behind, I think it was Percasus, heading up the hill. That was really, really strong play from Misfits. They're pushing into the zone, wiping Cream off the map. That's the strongest team over the course of day one and the weakest team from day one. Going head-to-head, and you can see how quickly that tide turned there for Cream Esports. Looks like Revenant's up on the hill. HQA, a really strong team so far. Hunzi, Zifan, Yifai, and Kuang, all really, really top players so far this tournament. Haven't won any or gotten really much top 3. I think they got top 2 last game, but other than that, just genuinely pretty consistent. Top 5, top 6 every game, and HQA really having a solid tournament so far. A couple breakout games from them here late in day 2. You might see them making a challenge to get over to Berlin.
Able to get any good placement points here, and currently sitting in 16th for the regional finals. They desperately need those points. They don't want to go home empty-handed here. Of course, for the teams that don't make it into the top 3, there's still a lot of prize money on the board. Once you hit 10th position, you up your prize money.
All right, here we go.
To 1,000. In 8th, it goes up to 2,000, and 1,000 increase up to, I believe it's 4,
Yeah, David, nobody plays with me. I don't
6,000
play
to
with people,
9,000.
so it's
Well,
all
then-
good.
Then you're in the top 3 anyway, so you get this qualifying
you
spot.
get the qualifying spot.
Next circle is coming in here. It's got a
All right, next
straight
circle. Here we go.
smack
Lights
on the
out.
as well as Space
Looking
Station
good.
Gaming.
Their
It's gonna zone
compound
there.
is looking really, really
Lights
sharp, so
by
Lights
Win,
Out again in
also
very, very
have
good
a
position here.
decent spot
Yeah,
when
really
it comes
good
to this
compound
next
there.
circle. The rotations are going to have
Great
some
compound for
Misfits
Lights Out.
again.
So we
This is
are
a quick
looking
rotation from them. They're not on the
really,
fast
really
side of the
strong
circle, so they should be okay.
in Lights Out squad. And then PK looking decent. Space Station Gaming also in a really good spot. So Space Station, Lights Out, both of those clans looking really sharp. And they are sitting in first place for Lights Out, third place for Space Station. Misfits in second place currently, working their way in from the outside. They are able to pick up some kills on their way in, taking out Cream Esports, or at least the majority of them. 13 teams remaining right now. Method and DS going at it on the outskirts here, trying to get into the zone. You can see the rest of Method rolling through right now in the car. They're going to attract some attention right now. Wi-Fi taking on Blinded by Win, and looks like Seven's going to take him out. Method Clay taken out on the way by, as expected. And it looks like Mitz is going to get the finish there on Clay out of the car.
Take out Blinded by Wind here. Lights Out also third partying this fight as well.
So Wi-Fi getting blinded by Wind. Woods.
Crashing straight for the circle. They are so
We've got Revenants and Espinosa looking down at Misfits. Misfits finally making their way into the zone. Hunzi and Squad here from HQA. They are having to rotate out. They've got one scout already in the zone. That's Qwang here in the shack, kind of waiting to see what's up. Juicy and Space Station, though, looking down on top of them. They see them coming the entire time. You can see Revenants firing. This is where it's about to start popping off, guys. Circle number 4. It's starting to get pretty small. Everybody very, very close to each other. And this is looking pretty bad for a few of the teams and really good for a few of the others.
Full health pretty quickly. Misfits making their crash.
Yeah, crashing straight into VN1 here. We'll have to see if they're able to take out this
Misfits coming on to VN1. It looks like Misfits is going to try to storm another compound, but look at the shots from behind. Percasus getting shot up. He has to hit the deck here. Kui from VN1 holding by himself right now. He's going to try to stay quiet. The rest of his team off somewhere else. Looks like in the other compound there, Jerry also getting shot up. Misfits, though, sharing a compound, uneven getting shot through the windows. Looks like Revenants putting some shots, and look at that. Vigilante get the knock through the window. M4 play strong from the Revenants up on the hill. Too much peeking there from Uneven. And now you see DS and G25 getting into it as well. Lights Out on the next circle shift. Still in the zone, but Space Station ultimately with the best compound as well as VN1 here. So this is a really, really bad circle for the finish with this many teams alive. 12 teams alive and a complete no man's land in the middle. Smokes are going to be ever important right now for all of the teams.
They have this compound over on the eastern side of the circle. You could see they've got
Carnage going to be taking out G6 Oswe here. Oh, look at that, though. Alushi with the long-range G36 action, taking out Carnage on the roof. That was insane. Beautiful job. Pushing into the zone now. The next circle is coming in 40 seconds. This is trouble for every team except Lights Out, VN1, and Space Station Gaming. Everyone else has to move into the circle. The only problem right now is Lights Out may have to vacate their compound. You can't really see how close the circle is to the edge, or they're going to be all stuck inside like the corner of one building. for circle number 5 here, and this is going to be really, really tough play. Space Station having to move a little bit off the roof because just too much firepower from too many angles coming in. And you can see Misfits has shared this compound with VN1, and Misfits hasn't made it into the circle just yet. They have to take over the building where VN1 currently occupies.
Not taking the fight with them as well. They're taking the fight over towards the north, means that they aren't going to be challenging Revenants at all.
You can see Lights Out starting to work their way in up at the top. All 4 members still alive. 12 teams up right now.
They're starting to make their rotation. They're starting to go aggressive onto this compound.
That was 2 knocks.
I'd love to see a fight of some kind instead of the sky cam here. Yo, Goo, thank you, man, for the $2. Get him out of here. Justin, I appreciate you too, man. Thank you.
Annihilates G25 going out of rank 12.
3 players alive for Misfits, so they've still got a decent shot.
All right, so Pyra starting to get some eyes out of the windows, trying not to peek too much as they did get knocked once before by Revenants up on the hill. VN1 chilling. They know they have good position. They know they don't have to move, but Misfits is going to start pushing here shortly. Great nade there from 7 onto the Death Stars, and Imraz is in trouble. Mitz is trying to save the squad at this point. Wi-Fi getting shot up, but Imraz taken down, and Wi-Fi able to save the day there with the kill streak. It looks like we are down one more team. 11 teams left at this point, guys.
Uncontested for now. Lights Out, of course, has that compound that you can see over towards.
Lights Out has the compound, but you can't tell yet if it's in the circle. Haven't been able to see where that actually lies. It's going to be close. Same thing with Pyra and Misfits here. Delta Stars now have been eliminated in 11th place, and it looks like we're down to 10 teams. Key notes here. It looks like Lucifer taking down Wi-Fi from range. Juicy getting a knock as well. Cream Esports goes out in 10th. Better than yesterday, but it looks like they are out early once again. Cream struggling a little bit in the global final, or the national finals here for NA. Revenants doing some work on PK. PK getting third party now by a multiple squads, and it is going to be tough going for them. HQA knocked as well by Space Station. Space Station getting the zone. The hard shift for the 6th circle. This is rough for Lights Out. It's rough for everybody except for Space Station Gaming.
But this next circle is on a time at less than a minute now. All of these teams
52 seconds right now. Here is where the smokes will be coming out to the field. You're going to see a lot of rotations coming in. Blinded by Win up at the north side of that circle. Lights Out driving straight into the zone. They're going to get early position, but can they get the cover? Immediately knocked by Arcs. I don't know about the early rotation here from Lights Out. That may have been a misplay. Still 9 teams remaining. They tried to get early position in the zone, but literally the target of everyone right now moving into the circle like that. They did try to secure and grab position early. Memo goes down to Blinded by Win. Again, an early move into the zone there. Cost Lights Out, but they're still hanging tough so far. We'll see if they're able to survive. Seagut down as well from Blinded by Win. Blinded by Win with angles on to Lights Out. And Lights Out down to their last member. It looks like Outsider's going to be tasked with saving the squad here.
Maybe not. Okay, there's a smoke there. I got baited. But this is the point.
Outsider down as well, and it looks like Lights Out is out. They are out in 9th place. So they are out. Misplay there from them driving to the center of the circle that early on. Not sure what that was. With 0 cover out there, they were much better off to rotate in late. So a misplay is going to cost them, as Space Station and Misfits still in the game. They took over first place, but they're going to hand it right back here in all likelihood. You're welcome, Mopar. Misfits coming in, zone at their back, shot in the face, and there it is. Misfits Gaming, they go down as well, right behind Lights Out, so maybe they don't pass them. Only 2 additional placement points here, and it comes down to kills. Will Misfits have enough kills? They'll need to get 5 kills in order to surpass Lights Out. 5 kills more than Lights Out. So maybe Lights Out holds on to first place after game number 7. We'll have to see. Gonna be interesting to check the standings for sure. You know Misfits had some kills because they wiped Cream, and they also pushed through and had some kills moving into the next zone. VN1 out in 6th place. Just absolutely blessed by the zone here is Space Station Gaming this entire time. They haven't had to move from this compound. Very nicely done from Juicy on the kill streak right now. He's got 3 kills to his name. G6 Oswe is trying to get position here. He knows that Space Station is there. Watch this nade coming from Angry. This will be interesting. The low toss. Check this out. Nice shot there from Angry. Love the grenade. Space Station Gaming with 8 kills right now, leading all teams. Blinded by Win with 5, 4 of those onto Lights Out. And Blinded by Win is now in position to move further up the leaderboard as Parka, Manny, and Arx will try to carry their team to the finish line here. It looks like Manny's knocked, and HQA goes out in 5th. Again, never a crazy top finish for HQA, but they're getting consistent placements. Another top 5 for them. G6 goes down as well, their best placement of the tournament so far, and it looks like they will go out in 4th. We've got SSG versus Revenants versus Blinded by Win, and it looks like 3 versus 3 versus 4. This is anyone's game, but Space Station Gaming again with the 8th circle is theirs. They're sitting in the compound. They will not have to move. They got the compound of value here and have been sitting on it the entire time. Revenants is lit up, and Juicy's going to try to get a finish here. Another knock. Oh, that's short, bro. That's real short. He's got him on that one, though. There is the Molly, and they are going to be going down quickly. Vigilante on fire. That's the end of his game. And Tanker going to go down as well. Play zone taken care of. Blinded by Win Manny. That is big trouble. Parka down from Revenants. Espinosa going up against Revenants. And it looks like he's got 3 kills to his name. And there it is. They knock each other out. Beautifully done. Space Station Gaming getting the big kill. Chicken dinner. That may vault Space Station into first place. Not only did Misfits finish just 1 spot ahead of Lights Out, Space Station got the huge chicken dinner, but a bunch of kills. Look at 14 kills for Space Station, and that is going to vault them most likely into first place. So you're looking at Space Station, and who knows between Lights Out and Misfit, but the one thing is for sure, those 3 teams are still very solidly in the top 3. The only other team sniffing them right now is Blinded by Win, who again put together a top 5 finish, and they are looking very, very solid. So a good game from all parties there. Vikendi, a very, very weird map with weird circles. Slow, and then chaos at the end. An early move by Lights Out into that unprotected circle definitely cost them. I really wish they would have waited until the circle was starting to come in and made a mad dash for it along with everybody else, so they had distractions. But since they were the only one to move, there was 8 other squads looking at them as they drove into that circle. So a big pickup on the win there for Space Station Gaming. They started a little bit weak yesterday, but have chipped away at this lead by Misfits and Lights Out, and Space Station looking to take over that top spot here in game number 7. 3 games to go in this one. We'll take a look at the scoreboard. As you can see, Nova Esports once again towards the bottom of the pack. Wildcard, another surprise at the bottom of the pack, and it looks like G25 and Method down there as well. Cream creeping up a little bit. We got Lights Out with 5 kill points there with 12 points in 9th. That's actually really big for them getting 5 kills because Misfits only picked up 4. So Lights Out will stay in 2nd place, it looks like, with Space Station leapfrogging them all the way up to 1st. So you're going to see some shuffling in the standings right now. Very, very tight between 2nd and 3rd. And Blinded by Win actually could be challenging for one of those top 3 spots at this point. With that 28-point placement, they've made up another 16 points here on the Misfits. And I'm very excited to see what happens between the top 4 spots. 4 teams right now are starting to pull away. Granadel Gaming, big shout-outs to them and Revenants for getting their top scores of the tournament thus far in game number 7 with 3rd and 4th place for them. 2,400 for Space Station, just sitting on top of the same house the entire time. Carnage putting out some shots. Juicy with the kill streak. Really solid play from them. 14 kills, 44 points in this one. That's the 2nd highest total score for one round so far, with Nova picking up 45 earlier in the tournament. Check this out. Vaulting over the top as predicted. Space Station Gaming have leapt into first place, 156 points, with Lights Out in 2nd, 142. Misfits with 136, and we've got Blinded by Win knocking at the doorstep now in 4th place. HQA with a consistent 5th place finish every single time, it seems like, and they're sitting at 108. So it's a little bit tight up top, and again, you can see how one solid chicken dinner can really do wonders, especially if you pick up a ton of kills. Good games to Space Station Gaming. They do move into first place overall in the North American region. 3 games to go, guys, and they are on your traditional maps of Erangel, Miramar, and Erangel, all of them in the 3rd-person perspective. and those final 3 games will determine who is moving on to Berlin. Crucially important for all of those top teams from Blinded by Win on up that they do not have that feared weak performance or that inconsistent finish where they drop early and have a fight early on. You're going to start to see some of these guys, especially Space Station, start to be maybe a little bit conservative with their early game play, making sure that they secure those placements later on in the rounds and they aren't falling too far, because with 156 points, they're looking pretty solid right now on moving on. They just got to make sure that they're not going out well before their counterparts. Man, oh man, good stuff. It's looking like lights out Space Station and Misfits right now, securing your top 3 spots. Again, 3 games to go to see who will move on. Let me hear in the chat, who is exactly your choice to move on? Who's the top 3 going to be? Will it be lights out Misfits and Space Station as it's been the whole tournament? Or will the guys down in 3rd, 4th, 5th, HQA, for example, are they going to get a chicken dinner and leap into the top? Will that happen? Who knows? Blinded by Win has put together some great performances so far. Again, if they can be consistent, they've got a shot. I'd love to hear who you guys think is going to be the top 3. Let me know in the comments. All right, so we are looking really, really strong so far from North America. A lot of really solid teams, but again, with Erangel, the most played map and the most experience for all these teams on that, I'm really excited to see how every single team is going to play on Erangel. 2 of the Erangel maps will be played, Games 3 and Games 5 tonight, so that's going to be really, really cool to see how teams actually adapt. Miramar is always kind of a head-scratcher. Everybody is kind of without cover, so it's going to be who can pick up the most smokes and who has a vehicle that doesn't get shot up. Peachy Peach with a dono, thank you so much. She says lights out. Thank you, Peachy. I appreciate you. Thank you for being here. I do appreciate that. All right, here we go. Commonly said in the chat, it looks like Space Station, Lights Out, and Misfit in various orders. Lots of Lights Out, lots of Space Station fans out there. Appreciate you guys chiming in. That's super, super awesome. It's really interesting to see which team. Yeah, I'm aware. Nova won't make it. Thank God. I can't stand. Yeah. I hear you. Lot of big talk coming into the tournament. A little bit of arrogance and cockiness for sure, and that sometimes comes back to bite you when you can't back up the talk.
I can't wait to see it all.
Absolutely.
LO always. SSG will make it interesting. They always do, man. SSG a very solid squad. Some really good players there. And they have one of the best in-game leaders in the nation. So Juicy leading the squad over there always has them in really good position. So very, very curious to see if he continues to get Space Station in the circle. Really solid compounds, as you saw last game in Game 7. Juicy had his squad in prime position for the final 4 circles. They didn't have to move at all, and they just shot people up. So we are entering into a break once again, guys. We have 10 minutes until game number 8 starts. And game number 8 of day 2 will be on Erangel. Again, third-person perspective. It's going to start in, again, 9 minutes or so. So sit tight, enjoy a break, go grab a bathroom break, and I will see you guys here shortly. Thanks again for being here. If you haven't done so already, definitely consider subscribing on YouTube and making sure you go and follow myself on Facebook as well, as I stream there pretty regularly. So that being said, guys, PUBG Mobile is sponsoring today's stream, so make sure you're giving them some love over on their social medias as well. You can find those in the description below, so make sure you follow, like, all that fun stuff on PUBG's social medias, and I will catch you guys here in a few minutes where we will enjoy game number 8 together.
Darkest Night, the newest mode in the zombie universe, is here. This time, the rules are different. No more parachuting, as players will be placed at random locations on the map when the match begins, and there is no single winner. Players must work with their teammates to spend one long night in the match and stay alive until until the sun comes up. Waves and waves of zombies will spawn during each of the 3 foggy periods at night, and supplies should only be scavenged when the fog fades. The main objective is not to defeat other players, though this doesn't mean they are harmless. Players may need to work with other teams when necessary, but should also watch their backs in case the Fragile Alliance goes south. This will be a unique experience for every player involved. This new mode also comes with a passive skill for every player. Understanding the skills will be the key to staying alive in this long night. Can you ride out the night?
Do you play PUBG Mobile? Maybe you never run out of stamina. Maybe you're always aware of your surroundings. Maybe you're an amazing cook with a pan. Maybe you're a great driver. But as soon as you hear the sound of an airplane, you get into the zone. In PUBG Mobile, you all come from different walks in life. But you face the same dangers on the battleground. And you become friends. You work together to overcome the obstacles. This is PUBG Mobile. There's a #1 in all of us. Welcome to the PUBG Mobile first anniversary party. PUBG Mobile. Be the one.
No, I'm back
Welcome
first.
to the PUBG Mobile
Haha,
Open
suckers.
2019 NA Regional Finals. We are coming down towards the end of it, ever closer.
What they said. I'm just finishing up dinner. Had to get a quick bite to eat. We are back, though.
8. My name is John Allen. With me is Joshua.
Getting ready for game number 8, guys. Erangel for the first time tonight. Very excited for that. Woo! Pep talk. You guys act like I freaking coach or something. I just freaking eating some food, having a drink. Chat was going crazy. You guys act like I'm not here watching chat. Like, I see what you're saying. Y'all are high, first of all, for all the crazy stuff you say. I love the fact that everybody speaks for me as if they know. That's my favorite. There is a stream delay, right? Yeah.
Sorry.
Yep. The feed that I get is delayed. The chat for me is not delayed, but the feed that I get is delayed. There's your standings, ladies and gentlemen. Spacestation Gaming out in front with 156 points. Lights out with 142. 14 points behind. That is not far.
Out the top, yeah, absolutely.
Misfits with 136 in third. We got Blinded by Wind, though, has crept up. A really solid performance today. Blinded by Wind is the team to watch right now. They have crept up, and they are in striking distance. The distance between third and fourth is actually narrower than first and second right now, and none of those are really out of reach. HQA and Pittsburgh Knights and Revenants also kind of sneaking above 100 points right now. Now, Revenants hasn't really made a huge name one way or the other, but hey, vamos Revenants, am I right? They're in it. They're top 7 at this point, and we are looking for them to move up. Let's go. Let's go. Powerbang, drinking a bang. You damn straight. Dude, no calories, no fat, no sugar. Can't go wrong, man.
If Misfits Gaming isn't firing on all cylinders. We saw this in
yeah, dude. Misfits. They're in danger, man. They're in danger. They've had a little bit of a tough game today. Going out early once, and mid pack in the next game 8th. So yeah, they destroyed everyone moving into this North American finals, and then day 1 they finished like first or second in almost every game, so they were looking really solid. Then they had one weak performance, and that opened the door for Lights Out to kind of close the gap, take the overall lead after game 6 today. And then we saw Space Station leap into the lead after Game 7. So really, it's anybody's ball game right now. The gaps between the team, nothing is out of hand, nothing is out of reach, and we're going to be hopping into Erangel now as the team's flying with a very central plane path. You got Nova out of the plane super early. They are going to be going down to Nova Ripnoye.
Lights Out has been forever second for too long. It's the year of Space Station Gaming is what the fans want here. We'll have to see if they can pull it off. It's going to be a very easternly plane heading all the way up to Georgia.
Funny listening to these guys talk.
Fantastic. Pretty much every team here who's going to be able to get their usual spots. Nova
Hi, Albert. How you doing, man?
Going over to Novo. Looks like
so watching as all of the teams kind of drop in here. Curious to see if LO goes to Roz or if they go for the car.
Maybe around hospital area or up towards Zaki. We'll have to see.
Looks like School and Rozok are going to get hot. Look at all the teams going up there. Blinded by Wind, Lights Out, VN1. Getting crazy. Nova is given control of Nova Ripnoye. Nobody goes south the military base, so that's going to be interesting to see how that develops on the rotation south. But the crates over at South George, you got AYS, you got Method, you got HQA. Crazy. G25 takes over at Pachinki, and Split drops at Gatka and out in the field for PK. B2W. So Blinded by Wind goes to the north. They're going to loot up in the compounds north of Roz, north of the river up there. Roz and School are given to Lights Out. So Lights Out in good control of the central portion of the map. So here we go. This is going to be really interesting. Good first circle for LO, and not a whole lot of people to the west to prevent them from rotating inward. So let's go. Let's see if we can get this done. Nova looting over here in Novo. They're going to have it all to themselves. We got Space Station and Revenants in Yasnaya. And this is going to be an interesting one to see if these guys clash early, if they have a gentleman's agreement and kind of look at each other, tip their cap, say, yo, we'll see you later.
haven't turned up at this tournament.
Yasnaya plenty big enough, though, to loot 2 to 3 squads here without them actually having to engage, as long as they kind of abide by the rules. In Milta, we've got the DS squad here looting up, all to themselves. Who's in first right now? That is Space Station Gaming. In first, narrowly over Lights Out, who is narrowly in second over Misfits in third place. And in fourth place, we have Blinded by Wind.
Pretty strong coming in.
Top 3 move on to the global finals in Berlin next month in Germany. Very excited to see who those 3 teams are going to be. So far, the top 3 have been Space Station, Misfits, and Lights Out pretty much consistently throughout the tournament. And we've seen Space Station jump into the lead for the very first time just last game. So they're trying to hold on to it.
Or maybe into the fields around Gatka. And looking for those positions.
What does VN1 mean? I don't know. That's a great question. I don't know all of the acronyms.
VM1, they're a little bit split up at the moment. Over towards the northeastern side, we've got a couple of players over towards...
Everyone knows SSG lands Yasnaya. They're there to fight them. We'll see. They might be, but a lot of times you got that gentleman's agreement in Yaz where you literally split that front 6 and then everybody kind of stays away from each other. There's all those apartment buildings to loot up.
Overtaken by them, but they are split.
Yeah, we'll see.
I mean,
Ray Gonzalez, I appreciate that support, man. I do appreciate the feedback. So Lights Out eyeballing Berlin. Solid position, one of the most consistent performers of the tournament so far. They've lacked a little bit of clutch play later on in the tournament. That may not bode well for them on the global stage, but making it out of North America so far, they've done really well, placing top 5 in, looks like 5 out of 7 games so far. And no real, catastrophes for Lights Out, so that's done really well for them to keep them in second place so far. He's not even seeing YouTube chat. You're right, Ravi. You might as well close it and go do something else.
Space-Station Gaming and Revenants.
HQA looting up as well. We got Misfits down there, and it looks like they are getting close to that bridge in North George. And interesting.
Keep our eyes.
I guess South George, I meant to say.
Georgia Pole area. HQA occupying the south whilst
H.
Scared and
H. I can't say H with pronouncing the H.
Down past Gatka on the western coast on that road, looking for.
Haha, yeah, pretty much, Vanessa. We'll have to fly to Germany or take a boat. Who knows?
3-stack compounds, the triple story, just south of the swamp area potentially.
Yeah, you're right, Ronald. Totally understand.
In a good position to hold out originally, whilst you wait for the circle to start closing on down.
Libya, number 1. Starman, you're lying, bro. You're not from Libya.
They've got a pretty good system going with Space Station Gaming where they practically avoid each other.
All right, Cream on the move early, trying to get that position.
Get out of there alive. We haven't seen
so we'll see. Legacy asking if I'm going to Berlin too. I don't know yet. We'll see. I'm open to it, but again, for the right terms.
Early, John, that you need to go for those placement points rather than trying to frag out early.
What's SSG stand for? It stands for Space Station Gaming, Ron. Richard, thank you for the dono, man. Appreciate that. Get that dinner, man. Get that grub. I just did the same thing, dude. Last break, I shut my camera off and I was chowing down.
From Yasnaya from that eastern side, and actually shots starting to be fired on this rotation.
All right, shots. Oh, look at that G6 destroyed out of the car. It looks like there is a knock there on Sixless. Sixless trying to be saved right now. Yayo is going to get popped here by Juicy. Juicy's going to roll out there and try to get that finish.
It's just going to be the flush coming through and the first victim of this lobby going out very shortly.
Man, that's a tough one.
Set up, make sure that Granha don't turn around, but we can see on our mini-map, John, that they've just pieced on out towards the apartment block near school. They're not going to really look to keep anyone alive in that one.
Thanks, Donald. I appreciate it, man. Fernando, I literally just said that, so if you guys could just listen to the words that are coming out of my mouth, that'd be great. I've answered your questions.
Space Station Gaming allows Sixless time to use those bandages, get back up to 100% health.
Yeah, I feel you on the busy dad thing, Ronald. I feel you on that.
Early, just a painkiller up and bandage. Nice and
all right, so Sixless back in the fight here for Space Station. Nova working their way across. They are out of Novo at this point, trying to make their way to the circle. Blue Zone is coming in. They've got a split car format going on here. One scout out in front. Novo, a lot of great loot down there for sure. And I would say Misfits on the move here as well. Pittsburgh Knights holding down the yellows just a little bit west of Gatka here. They're at the Gatka trenches, holding this down. Interesting spot, some nice berms to fight from. And again, it just kind of depends on where the zone goes to see how good that compound is. Looks like Lights Out holding down the yellows just... Oh, wow, look at this. We got an engagement coming here. Just like that, Lucifer taking down G6. Alushi on the bottom side there, trying to get to the berm, trying to get cover.
This is so unfortunate. Grand have just run into the top teams one after the other, right?
Man, oh man, G6 in trouble, man.
If you are sort of sat low.
Outsider on the flank again. Outsider knocked again on the flank. Happens every game. He is really, really, really jeopardizing the Lights Out squad here. Gets inside. And unfortunately for Lights Out, a really strong position it's jeopardized for sure. And they're going to have to try to hold off now as G6 gets ready to push.
Against Outsider, but they still have to trade. They still have a player to deal with.
Memo with the save there. Why? Oh, we're gonna watch it. We're gonna watch a replay of the guy standing there. Then we'll get back to the fight. GG's. All right, Alushi just doing really nice work there. Comes in. The double knock right now. Lights Out in real big trouble. C-Gut getting shots on him, and G6.
Very difficult to play around here. Trying to get the res onto Outsider. Lucifer needs to get picked up as well. Memo not really got a position to do so. In fact, that's going to be the flush.
Oh, and the finish there from G6. Unfortunate. Lights Out in big trouble here. Memo down as well.
This is not good for Lights Out.
No, this is not good for Lights Out. This is really, really good. Are they not going to finish this guy? They need the kill, man. Yeah, this is really, really bad. Again, all starting with the flank knock once again. And look at that, they got the wipe again. Caught on the flank and Outsider taken down, man. That's been a really, really weak point in the Lights Out lineup over the past tournament and over the past few weeks. Constantly getting knocked on that flank, unable to hold it down there, going one-on-one and just getting caught once again. So not sure what's happening there. Unfortunately, Lights Out taken down in 16th. And that is massive, 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 massive for their chances to go to Berlin. Because now they really have to hope that Misfits and Space Station and Blinded by Win and everybody else are going to go out. So that is definitely not what they wanted to have happen. Literally just trying to play conservatively and stay out of trouble. It did not work out well for them there. We have Beowulf moving up the hill here. He's going to turn back after he sees Method there. He's like, I don't want none of that. Dang, man, that's a rough one.
It's going to be Pittsburgh Knights and HQA.
Knights have the H. I can't do it, man. I can't say the HQA. Dat Piff called it. Yeah, he did. Yeah, that was just that was weak play, honestly. Got split, got caught, and a car walking by where they had, a guy knocked and a guy pinned. They let one dude pretty much decimate the squad, which is unfortunate. But Misfits.
Misfits actually just losing Percasaz there, who was
Percasaz goes down. Misfits trying to match Lights Out here. I don't know what's going on. Lights Out early out last game in 9th. Misfits immediately goes out after them in 8th. So we'll see. Misfits has really got to focus on staying on the board here. They really can't afford to go out early. The two teams that have been in control the entire tournament, Misfits and Lights Out, in danger of losing all of that position. So we'll see what happens in the standings. Let's see this.
You go into a bad spot as a team, you all die. You go into a bad spot as a scout, one of you dies. Yep. It's mitigating that damage.
I like it, Mobile Gamer. I love the trash talk about LO. It's great.
Stacking up in vehicles. It's the same reason
they're sitting second overall in North America, but they're trash. Good call, dude. That's smart thinking. Where'd you go to school, by the way? I want to enroll my kids there. I feel like they'll have a chance to be something.
That's when you go down. That's when you lose.
Let me know in the chat. It'll be dope. HQA. I'm gonna get that down by the end of the stream. We will get it. Yeah, man. I'm excited. Let's see. 15 alive. A lot of people knocked though. 53 alive, but still 15 teams in it. 15 teams in it at this point. Method down one member, and they've got a lot of cars out back here ready to roll. Pittsburgh Knights looking down at them from the hill. Dylan, absolutely, man. I call it like I see it. I don't give a crap if it's my clan or some other clan. If they're playing crappy, then I'll call it out as they're playing crappy.
enter into phase 3 very
I don't do the
shortly.
bias thing, man.
Nova have crashed into G25.
Nova getting that knock on G25 Heartless.
River.
G25 up at the castle here near Ruins. And they've got some good cover, but man, that's a tough spot. Getting shot from a distance. Ooh, almost going down. Bucky coming over to help out as well. Nova getting some shots over there. Jacob from G6 has the kill streak going.
Everyone's banking on the south side.
Central circle. Look at this circle for PK. They're up on that ridge, extreme high ground, and they are firing down on everybody right now.
They can hold on that northern side if they want to make that rotate. Well, they have to make that rotation. It's not a question of want, but they are going to move down south and should be able to hold on the northern side of this river. Misfits,
hey man, like I said, Facebook, I call it like I see it. I'm not pulling no punches.
Cream as well should be okay. They can start to encroach on
hypocrisy runs thick, man. I don't do that.
Going to vie for that location because it
ain't cool. Not a good look.
Circle at this stage. Pittsburgh Knights are in a very good spot. The risk they have.
You're voting PK for something different? They got great position. Center of the circle, looking down on everybody else. I definitely feel like PK is in a great position right now. Hot Juke's in the chat. What's up, dude? I'm going to add you as a moderator just in case you want to smack some people. Because, you know.
But it could come back to bite them. They're currently in that 4 stack.
Hi, Hot Jukes, everybody says. Ha, nice.
Just north of the circle, are you scared it's going to be coming down?
Yeah, definitely. I don't know what's going on there, Jason, for sure. Something's up. We'll see.
Spacestation Gaming holding the edge. You can see Revenants have the
Keyboard Warriors are the best, aren't they? Absolutely, Big Red. Hey, man, like, I let most of it roll off, but when people are getting, like, real stupid, every once in a while, you got to check them, man. Like, think for yourself for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Every once in a while, you just got to check them.
Currently, it's Pittsburgh Knights, HQA. Holding a good position on
all right, so here we go. Iferg, oh God, he said notice me before I get angry, and like hopefully you're not angry because it took me all of 14/10 of a second. That doesn't even work in the math, but hey, I'm here. I see you, bro. Good seeing you, man. Coming for my booty, Jesus. Keep it PG, Mr. Ferg.
Safe at the moment, as you say, Space Station Gaming on the east.
Just playing, bro. Good seeing you, man. All right, we got the DS squad still chilling at the crates. Cream across the street, Cheto and Pirate eyeballing it for sure. Cheto is trying to stay alive here, trying to get into that top half. Let's see if that happens. Gamer, thank you for the $2, man. Appreciate you, dude. 2 games left after this one, so Lights Out still in it, but unfortunately, the last place finish in Game 8, the absolute worst thing that could have happened, happened. The worst thing. Crazy. Hey, yo. Once again, thank you for the $2 super chat, man. Do appreciate that. And 100 stars in on Facebook. Thank you, Jason Wright. I appreciate it, dude. Haha, Red. I love it. He's like, I love to see a senior league tournament, 35 plus. Dude, I'm there, bro. I'm there. Blinded by Wind with a great compound here in the central position. They are holding down a bridge, which is really, really solid. The only difficulty with that compound is when you don't get the circle and you've got to try to make it across that choke point yourself. Makes it very, very difficult sometimes. Make it into cross. Smokes always come into play here as the teams are trying to rotate. We've got Wildcard holding ground there on the berm outside of those yellows. And look at the zone here. Sixless and SSG getting blessed again. Second game in a row. They find themselves dead center in one of the final circles on a hard shift. So it looks like G6 going to make their way north after that victorious fight against Lights Out. They're going to be going up against Revenants here shortly, depending on where they try to go. Ruins final circle, guys. This is going to be a crazy one. Ruins is always nuts at the end because there's so many structures, so many obstacles, so much change in elevation on the terrain, and you've got stuff out in the middle of nowhere that you can hide behind as well. So here we go. How many rounds are there to go? Benston, there are 2 after this one. This is round 8 of 10 currently. So this is, we'll finish this one. Then we got round 9 and round 10, which will happen on Miramar and Erangel after this game. HQA, Pop and Kodo there finishing them off.
I think he may have done.
No, they've got 2 for 2.
Oh, wow. Look at that. Avoiding the shots here. Nova Sam trying to push his way soon. We got Edwin and Beowulf off on the side. Yifei holding the flank.
Sam's there as well, just a little bit isolated. That frag, can he find it? That's gonna be
how did that not hit Sam? That was so close. Great shot right there.
It's just Yifei.
Yifei is, it's all up to him, man. They've got him pinned down. He's not going anywhere. Clayton borrowed the $1. Thank you so much, man. HQA is in serious trouble here. Hunzi trying to crawl over to Yifei. Sam putting the pressure on the flank, but Sam's getting third-partied right now.
able to survive. He may
An
even be
easy
ready
flank
to-
here for Sam, but he can't go over. Yifei's got to try to revive here. He has to try. He has to try. Is he going to let him die?
Smoke's going to go down. Yifei's going to attempt the res
No,
here. John,
what the heck? Is he really? Okay, I was like, is he really going to just smoke, drink, and then let him die? Beowulf on the push right now, knows that there's not much time. Sam can't really push out. Cream finally getting knocked. Pyra's got the VSS in play. Everybody's fighting everybody right now. This is chaos. Sam firing shots onto Diaz from range. He's got some knocks there. Got some people down, snaking around out in the smoke. He's trying to connect. He's about to connect with Chris. Look at how does he see him? I don't even know.
Not going to be able to land the shots just yet, but they still have a player very, very close.
Sam completely ignoring the two guys right in front of him to fire at the dudes on the hill. This is interesting for sure. Watching Method on the other screen down in your bottom right corner. They are going at it as well. Another great nade there by Beowulf, taking down Yifei. And HQA is down to their last man. HQA out, rank 14. They do go down to the nade. Sam and Beowulf combining there to take them down. And it looks like Cream Esports is out in rank 15. Cream goes down to Method, I believe.
There's the remaining players for wildcard, so they are still up.
Shabars, thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Misfits, they are
HQA is out.
but they will need to move.
Bundle says, I'm back. Is LO still in the lead? No, it's been a tragic change of events. LO goes out in 9th in game number 7, and LO goes out in 16th in game number 8. So definitely falling pretty far in the rankings here. I expect LO to be somewhere in the 6th place range once this game wraps up. So B2W with the nice play here on the car positioning. They've got their back blocked from people trying to make their way into the zone. Hard shift to the north on the circle. This is a tough one, man. Shots fired here. VN1 rolling up in the buggy. Method getting ready to peek out the window. Here comes VN1. Sees him drive by. Unfortunately, doesn't get him. Shots fired here on VN1, and does he land him? Pride misses. He connects with one bullet, but that is it. Kui is going to take off outside, and he is out of here. Revenant's rolling up right now. They're about to collide. This is going to get crazy. Yep, DS is going to take him down. Revenant's getting the knock on VN1 Kui, and he is quickly finished. Nice berm. I really like playing from that berm personally, so they've got a good position there depending on what angles they can get. PK knocked, exchanging drinks behind the vehicles here. They're going to be trying to rotate as soon as possible to get to a safe place. But for now, this is going to be a little bit of a tough play for a lot of people. Shots fired from B2W again, playing super well. Arcs on a kill streak currently. He's got 3 in a row. Delta Stars goes out. Delta Stars is eliminated in rank number 12. Sixless taken down. Vigilante from the Revenants. PK getting popped by Misfits. Misfits going to town right now. Vigilante getting third party by VN1 Jerry. And Uneven now knocked. Pyra out. Misfits Gaming eliminated. That is huge for Lights Out. This is insane. Wi-Fi goes down. Manny's taking a shot at him. Blinded by Win's got to feel really good about this situation right now with both teams above them going out early. Blinded by Win is looking to climb into the top 3 here and securing a spot to Berlin. Blinded by Win's got to feel really good. Parka getting a shot onto Rand here. Sixless firing up the hill at everybody he can possibly see. Here comes Peralta from Revenants down. Sixless with the shots. Beautifully done. And he's going to try to get the finish there. And just like that, through the trees. Not a problem from Sixless getting the job done there. Zone at Ruins is going to be absolutely massive in this situation. So many obstacles and cliffs to hide behind. It depends on where Circle goes. It looks to be pretty central for this next shift. Blinded by Wind getting shots off, just pop-shotting over the ridge there. Looking really solid right now. Manny firing some shots at PK. Carnage on a kill streak. That's going to be his third in a row.
Gaming picking up a couple more kills now. They're starting to ramp up the pressure.
Method has been eliminated. A solid game from them, but they still go out in rank 10.
And the circle shifted right onto Space Station Gaming as well.
Again, Space Station blessed with the zone. Beautifully done by Juicy to get his squad in position. Lots of game study going into that positioning for sure. Space Station looking really solid, and all the teams have to come to them. Early rotation here from Blinded by Win. This is going to make all of the difference right now. Who can get positioning early using the terrain to their advantage? And we'll see if Blinded by Win can get into the zone. They're making a challenge for it now. Space Station holding turf, trying to keep Nova out. Nova's in on the other side. They do have the compound. And look at that, the M24 snipe. Sam getting popped by Monarch from distance. My man, after my own heart with that M24. Gotta love it. Beautiful nade from B2W. Arcs taking out Monarch with the M16. And Lucas getting the finish. G25 getting destroyed there. They're eliminated by a hard push from Blinded by Win. Awesome mid-range play there from B2W.
They are absolutely dominant so far.
Blinded by Win, absolutely crushing teams today, and they are skyrocketing up the leaderboard right now. They will jump over Lights Out in all likelihood here, and they also look to jump over Misfits Gaming to possibly land themselves in second place after round 8. Blinded by Win coming out of nowhere. Space Station down one player. They've got 3 left trying to hold court here. Like AYS looks like they're down to 1. 7 has a few kills. VN1 is eliminated here. We're down to 6 teams. Arcs has barely any health left. He is somehow able to move 22 feet while first aiding. I can't seem to do that, but hey, more power to him. There it is, Blinded by Win with all 4 players left alive. The only squad with 4 left. Nova Esports and Space Station Gaming also with 3 apiece. Pittsburgh Knights hanging tough with 2, and Revenants and Granha holding on for placement right now with 1 member alive each. We'll look for Revenants to try to make it in to this final circle. They are hanging out on the outside right now, making their way in right about now. Jacob looking pretty good over there, hiding in the bushes down below that ridge. Solid play right now from him. PK pushing up to the ridges here. They've got good vision, but again, they are stuck with nowhere to go. PK in the bottom left corner of your screen. Look at the cover in front of them if they have to make a run for it. They have vehicles, but it is a tough circle right now for sure. Next shift coming up. Zone is closing. We'll see where the circle goes, who it will favor. My bet is Space Station Gaming. Here it is. The circle's about to reset. Shots fired. Nova down on the inside. Blinded by Win. Beautiful. And look at this. The zone goes to Blinded by Win. They're pushing right now, trying to get the compound from Nova. If they can do that before they get pushed by Space Station, before RE gets into it, they have a shot here. Blinded by Win, though, with these berms. They have cover, so they will not have to move until late. G6 goes down, angry getting to the finish. Another kill to the credit of Space Station, and Granada Gaming goes out in 6th place. Nova holding down the compound right now. They have the best position of all of the teams. The only compound in play, Nova secures it. Blinded by Win looking like they're in the 2nd best spot, but they have the most players at their disposal right now. Smokes go out. Arc's taking some damage. Hopefully Nova does not have nades for Blinded by Win's sake.
But where do the Pittsburgh Knights go? They have to move towards those.
Pittsburgh Knights has to go in towards the compound. They're going to use the walls from the ruins for cover. Space Station using the smoke wall right now. You can see it beautifully executed from above. 1 off to their left to cover their approach. They've got Sixless trying to provide cover. Look at this. Sixless trying to find people. He's going to spam through the trees and misses. Here's the shots in from the bottom right. RE has a crosshair on his head. Look at that. Let's see if he can get Sixless. He decides not to shoot. Espinosa has Sixless's head in his crosshair. Will he go for the kill? Let's see. Very interested to see if Sixless is going to be allowed to live. He allowed it, and just like that, what is he doing? He basically gave Space Station the free pass to move forward into the zone there. That would have taken away Space Station Gaming's cover, but instead Sixless moves on, untouched, into the snake land he's happy in playing in, and Revenants is going to go out in 5th place. Man, that was insane.
Oh, no.
Carnage doing a great job on the Pittsburgh Knights there. Picks up his 5th kill in a row. Arcs has got a kill streak going as well. He's got 5 in a row. Pittsburgh Knights are out in 4th place. It's now up to Nova. Space Station, blinded by Win, and the smokes of Space Station are allowing them to push up. Blinded by Win has the berm. The next zone is coming in shortly. Where will the circle go? It goes to Blinded by Win. I do believe it's hard to see on that map, but you're going to see some chaos happen here. It's definitely not on Space Station, so Space Station has to push across an open field here to try to get their way to the compound or the berm. Really hard to see who has what. Carnage taking down Arcs. That's a good pop shot from him. Sixless taking down Parka now. 2 members left up for Blinded by Win. They are in big trouble, and it looks like Nova and Space Station are going to shake hands and say, let's take these guys out. Sixless with the push. Look at him go. Sixless with a couple of knocks there. They've got 1 guy left. Manny in the smoke. They know where he's at. And he's down. Sixless with the wipe. He's got 3 kills in a row, and it's now Nova versus Space Station. 3 versus 3 for all the marbles here in game number 8. Nova trying for their 2nd chicken dinner of the tournament. Space Station also trying for their 2nd chicken dinner of the tournament. Whoever wins this will be moving up quite a bit in the rankings. That 30-point chicken dinner reward is looking quite nice. Space Station Gaming looking to solidify 1st place in the tournament right here with a ton of kills, as well as the placement. Beowulf knocking Carnage. Angry also knocked. Sixless goes down. Oh, Angry did not get knocked. He's barely up. And there it is, Beowulf with the push. Beowulf absolutely decimating Space Station, and Nova walks away with the chicken dinner in game number 8. Space Station eliminated in 2nd place, but a huge performance, basically ensuring 1st place as long as nothing catastrophic happens. Lights Out going out in 16th, and Misfits going out early as well, all the way down in like 11th or 12th, I believe. Big time performance here from Space Station, winning their 2nd chicken dinner in a row. Space Station Gaming has come to play, but also big moves to be had right now by Blinded by Win. Look for them to move up substantially in the rankings with their 2nd really strong performance in a row. Blinded by Win playing out of their minds today. This encounter right here was the turning point of the match for Lights Out. Unfortunately, just got pushed. 1 man right there overran the flank. Outsider got knocked and then got pushed. Really just out. The play right there from Lights Out, it was so sad with 2 guys kind of occupied being revived. I was sad that they could not hold that position and went out so early in this one. Great nades from Beowulf there, and then we had some action out in the open there. Kui just drove right on top of Revenants and got knocked. Another guy getting popped and killed pretty easily there out in the open. So Revenants with some free kills, but did a great job to get all the way to 5th place in this one. So good job to Revenants here. I wish Espinosa would have shot Sixless towards the end, because that would have ended the deal. I will say Space Station did not win this game. Nova did. For whatever reason, I'm thinking 2nd game in a row because they were there. But anyways, to correct myself, Nova picking up the victory here, and it was their 2nd chicken dinner. So Space Station looking really, really solid, though, to secure that top spot now overall. Here is the overall placement for this particular match. Lights Out with 1 point. Cream Esports with 1 point. And you can see Misfits with 7. So Misfits will not pass Lights Out. Very interesting. Misfits will not pass Lights Out. They may tie for overall placement here, but it's gonna look like Blinded by Win jumps over both of these teams. Wow. Nova Esports with another 40-plus point performance here with the win and double-digit kills. They're going to be looking to challenge for one of these top spots as well. Nova coming from nearly last place yesterday. They have stormed back with a couple of strong performances here, and while they've been super inconsistent, they've had some big finishes. They've had a 45-point win, a 41-point win. Very excited to see if Nova can climb up. This is anybody's match right now. The only team that looks really solid to move on right now is Space Station Gaming. They've really kind of established themselves over the last 2 games, getting a 1st and getting a 2nd place, and this is very, very, very precarious for all of those teams, 2nd through 5th, that are all fighting for that third place and up position. Crazy game there between Nova and Space Station. Here's the standings overall. Blinded by Win, as expected, jumps over everybody except for Space Station into 2nd place. And look at this. Third place tie between Misfits and Lights Out.
Going to be ahead on that one. It is 35 kills for Lights Out and 49
Wow.
on the cards for Misfits Gaming. Which
Wow. So the tiebreaker, as you guys hear, is kills overall. 49 kills for Misfits right now, 35 for Lights Out. So essentially, Lights Out has to score higher than Misfits over the last 2 games in order to move on. But Nova Esports with that big finish, knocking on the doorstep, only 8 points behind the third place position. So Nova is right there, knocking on the doorstep. It looks like everybody that's basically not in the top half is eliminated at this point. Other than that, HQA and up still has a shot to get in there. They still have a shot. But man, oh man, look at this battle for the top 3. Misfits, Lights Out, Nova, Pittsburgh Knights, all of them vying for that number 3 spot. Right now, Misfits and Lights Out tied for 3rd going into the final 2 games. So absolutely crazy action here. And basically, Blinded by Win, very impressive so far today, finishing in the top of the leaderboards each time and picking up a chicken dinner early in Game 6. They have secured themselves 2nd place right now, and they're going to look to keep that consistency going as time goes on here in Games 9 and 10. So we're moving to Miramar for Game 9. Miramar will be the next game played, and that one, whew, it's a tough one. Anything goes. And Misfits and Lights Out will basically be eyeballing that kill feed, trying to figure out who is ahead of who, and every point counts, every kill counts. Lights Out trying to get to Berlin, Misfits trying to get to Berlin. Those 2 teams tied. Nova just 8 points behind on the strength of a 2nd chicken dinner. Beowulf leading the charge there, getting 3 kills at the end on Space Station to wipe them. Squad wipe, chicken dinner. Holy cow. So we are in a nail-biter here, ladies and gentlemen. Games 9 and 10 coming up next for the North American PUBG Mobile Club Open Finals. Again, top 3 teams moving on to Berlin, and that's going to be taking place next month on July 26th through 28th in Germany. So really excited here. Again, all of the teams that are expected to basically be in the top, with the exception of Blinded by Win, a little bit of a surprise. They have creeped their way in, and they are performing wonderfully. Arcs and Manny leading the charge there for Blinded by Win. Great performances. You saw a lot of kill streaks popping up over the last couple of games, and here we go. So I'm excited. We are sitting dangerously close to like a 3-way tie for 3rd right now, and that'd be a little bit crazy. So, break time again on the stream, guys. I will be back here in just a few moments. We're going to go ahead and take a few minutes. Go ahead, get some food, get some grub, grab a bathroom break, and we'll be back here in 11 minutes, 57 seconds. I'll see you guys soon. Thanks for tuning in. And remember to subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. Thank you to PUBG Mobile for sponsoring this event. You can check out all of their social media links as well in the description below. So make sure that you guys go check that. All right, guys, I'll be back in just a little bit. It's Powerbang. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you guys soon for Game 9.
Night, the newest mode in the zombie universe, is here. This time, the rules are different. No more parachuting, as players will be placed at random locations on the map when the match begins, and there is no single winner. Players must work with their teammates to spend one long night in the match and stay alive until the sun comes up. Waves and waves of zombies will spawn during each of the 3 foggy periods at night, and supplies should only be scavenged when the fog fades. The main objective is not to defeat other players, though this doesn't mean they are harmless. Players may need to work with other teams when necessary, but should also watch their backs in case the Fragile Alliance goes south. This will be a unique experience for every player involved. This new mode also comes with a passive skill for every player. Understanding these skills will be the key to staying alive in this long night. Can you ride out the night?
Do you play PUBG Mobile? Maybe you never run out of stamina. Maybe you're always aware of your surroundings. Maybe you're an amazing cook with the pan. Maybe you're a great driver. But as soon as you hear the sound of an airplane, you get into the zone. In PUBG Mobile, you all come from different walks in life. But you face the same dangers on the battleground. And you become friends. You work together to overcome the obstacles. This is PUBG Mobile. There's a number one in all of us. Welcome to the PUBG Mobile first anniversary party. PUBG Mobile. Be the one.
Lance Snyder, welcome back. 10 months. Yeah.
PUBG Mobile Royale Pass Season 7 is here. The theme for this season is military cooperation with lots of hardcore and realistic items. Elite warriors who are always leading the charge will like the Assault Squad outfit and the Trooper outfit. The mask of the Urban Scavenger outfit are ideal for the Lone Wolf. Ladies who want an extra burst of style won't go wrong with a Tangerine Dream set and Cherry Gang set. Meanwhile, formidable new weapons have been added to your arsenal in the form of Ashes, AKM and Ashes, Kar 98K. This Royale Pass also adds the Royale Pass.
What? Tangerines and cherries and strawberries? What are they talking about? That's insane. All right, guys, we're back. We got 45 seconds left of the break. Figured I'd come back and chat, say hi to you, save my voice a little bit for these last two games. Because I know I'm going to go off. I know it's going to be lit. It's going to be insane. We have a crazy tournament wrapping up right now. Really, 3 teams going to Berlin, and there's a tie for third. Like, really? Really? That's apparently a thing. So, hope you guys enjoyed the commercials. Hope you enjoyed the, Dude, I could just play an ad right now. What the heck? Boom. Based on complex criteria, some of your viewers will see an ad. Keep on streaming. Hey, thanks, YouTube, for the message. I do appreciate that. Based on complex criteria.
As we draw closer.
All right. As we draw closer. Cool, man. I'm gonna run an ad. Let's run ads. Let's make that money.
really
Show
strong lead, now
ads.
39 points out in
Sick,
front. Is
man.
anyone gonna be able to catch them? It's highly unlikely.
Good to see you
But
too,
maybe
Lance Snyder. I appreciate you being here, man. Andrew Robert
It remains to be
Hebert
seen.
says, nice to have you stream the finals before Germany, bro. Dude, I love it. I freaking love it, okay?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just checking my
So,
notes here.
yeah, man, I'm down 100%.
15 points.
Let's go. All right, so there it is. There's your standings going into game number 9. Space Station Gaming at 189 total points, sitting comfortably in first place right now. Blinded by Wind, cruising up the leaderboards today in second. 157 points ahead of third and fourth place. Misfits and Lights Out tied right now for that final spot to go to Berlin. Only 3 teams go. Misfits, Lights Out trying to figure out who the heck's that going to be. And Nova knocking on the doorstep with their second chicken dinner last game. 135 points, so only 8 points out of third place as well. This is absolutely insane. So it's going to be really, really close coming into these final 2 games.
Even Revenants and HQ, they would have really strong first or second place finishes over the next 2 matches. They could possibly fighting for third place.
You guys are funny. I got them DMs going on right now. Got DMs going on. PB deserves to pull 20 mythics in a row right now. Haha, that's funny. Have you seen the odds in this game? Have you seen them create odds? In a world where PUBG Mobile reigns supreme. Is that it, Brandy? Did I nail it? What's up, Guillermo? How you doing, man? Hola, bienvenidos. Welcome. 2 games left, indeed. Space Station chilling at the top of the leaderboards. Oh, man. Very impressed today by Blinded by Win. Those guys have been very consistent each and every game. And they have been absolutely smashing, slashing, and dashing to the top of the charts, trying to challenge Space Station for first. But more importantly, they just got to finish ahead of the next guy. Like running from a bear, all you have to do is be faster than the dude next to you. And that's what Blinded by Win is thinking about right now when looking at Misfits and Lights Out sitting in third and fourth. They just got to do better than them. That's all. That's it. Nova also is really trying hard to get up there, man. They've had some really poor finishes, and I can't imagine that they're thinking about those right now. They're looking at the recent chicken dinner, trying to climb up that leaderboard, and we are here in game number 9. This is the second appearance of Miramar in the tournament. Miramar with this southern plane pass. This is going to suck for a lot of these teams. Terrible plane path. And it looks like Nova's got that glitch going on in the plane once again. You can see somehow. How is there somebody down there? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. That being said, though, the plane somehow is starting equal with Los Leones and flying south of it. It's the worst plane path I've ever seen on this map. So the whole upper portion is going to be wide open, and it's going to be really, really necessary to grab those vehicles and rotate violently to get that loot and to try to get back to the zone. So we'll see what is going to be happening here in game number 9, but an absolutely tragic plane path. This sucks for a lot of different teams. Lights Out going directly under the plane path in Chumacera, and nobody else goes there. So I'm liking that drop right there. Misfits and Arcs from Blinded by Win. Misfits and Blinded by Win going together in Los Leones. We'll see how close they land to each other. Gonna be a good question. We'll see. Woo! Let's go. Why would LO go south? Well, because the zone's likely going to be there. It does go a little bit north, so that's actually really interesting. Normally when there's hard shifted plane paths on Miramar, the zone does follow. Look at, I mean, if I was a team right now, I would be getting a vehicle and I would drive all the way to Azahar or Cruz del Valle, one of those 2 cities, like way up north, away from everybody else. And you can see this is going to be a pretty challenging west side of the map there, as literally half the teams are within like 2 cities of each other. So this is going to be crazy.
It's such a big map.
Stephen Ibarra, that's absolutely right. Top 3 move on. Currently, we've got Space Station Gaming 35 points out in front. Blinded by Win is in second place right now. And tied for third, we've got Misfits and Lights Out, with Misfits owning the tiebreaker, up 49-35 in kills. So Lights Out would have to finish above Misfits in points in order to move on. Joshua, you nailed it, bro. Joshua Osborne with the facts over in Facebook chat. Thank you. MVP, appreciate the feedback on YouTube. You are a monster yourself. PK Jagger, though, taking some shots early. VN1 challenging again, west side of the map here. This is a very, very precarious and difficult situation. Fighting for El Pozo here. El Pozo, a great spot for loot, but again, with all of the teams having to basically rotate at the same time, really, really dangerous right now for anyone trying to get that good position and jockey for position in the zone up north. We've got AYS as well, fighting with Nova potentially here shortly. Also looking at El Pozo.
Oh, that's a difficult one. I'll give you that. That's fair enough.
La Cobrilla. It's okay, guys. They're struggling with the pronunciations on this map. Arriba, arriba, andale. Let's go. So here we go. We are getting ready to rock and roll. I love people who literally just types, I hate you, and that's it. You got something messed up with your wife, bro. Oh, man, go find some happiness, man. Hating on me is not going to fix it for you. Best of luck. Feeling blessed with a star-studded Facebook chat today. Fangirling. Absolutely, Danica. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. We got a knock. Did Outsider just die? Did that happen? I'm reading chat. Did he really die? I looked away. Like, nobody's supposed to die this early. Now I'm going to have to watch and see. Oh, my God. If that's a thing, I don't even know. I don't even know, man. Is that really a thing? Did that happen? It's a meme show? I don't know, man. There's 63 alive. Yeah, the Spanish city names are muy difícil for somebody that does not habla español. You know what I'm saying, Nicole? So we'll see. I don't know if he actually died. I don't think he would have. Chumacero was uncontested right now, but Lights Out could have decided to move. Again, we're not looking at the actual map. We're just flying around, like, doing beauty shots right now of all the cities. So I have no idea what the heck's happening, but hey, I was reading chat, paying attention to you guys, and yeah, literally, Kodo killed another guy? Okay, sweet. So we're good. I was gonna say, how could that have possibly happened? PUBG should do online voting to select the commentary. If only it were that simple, my friends. Honestly, I just think they don't want to pay for me. What can I say? So that's good. So Kodo is getting some. Your Spanish is very good actually, but you need to learn more words. But your pronunciation is on point. Yeah, dude. I know conversational Spanish. I'm not like fluent, but I can get by. When it came to PUBG Mobile Club Open, the Brits are casting a golf tournament. Absolutely. All right, we've got quiet on. We're on the fairway of hole number 5. You can see Mitz getting ready to make his approach. Scans the fairway, sees that break right to left, wind coming in from the northeast at 10 knots. Dumps a little bit of grass. Absolutely. Got a 5-mile-an-hour breeze coming in now. Steps up to the tee. What a backswing from Mitz. Very impressive. Look at that. He gets a hold of it. Down the fairway it goes. It's flying. Fly, birdie, fly. A great skip, and look at it roll. Absolutely. Mitz with the great land on the... I can't do it anymore, guys. I can't do it. I can't do it. Woo! Pretty much. All right, so here we go. That's... I can't do it, man. I'm golf clap, baby. Get him, Tiger! Get him! All right, so hey, we had little something coming in right now. Are we focusing on YouTube or Facebook stream? I'm looking at both, Joshua Bryan. Wherever you're at, I am looking at you, my man. So you just do your thing, bro. Ray Gonzalez says, if it weren't for PB, I wouldn't watch PMCO. Well, hey, man. Hey, thanks for being here for me. I appreciate that. I mean, I like the action. It's cool. I love PUBG. But hey, if you're here for me, much love, dude. I'll blow you a kiss. Hold on. That got really hot and steamy. So hey, thank you. 63 alive, and they ain't showed one fight. What the hell? Well, there's only 64 to be fair, Nathan. So that one could have been a random whatever. Yeah, man.
The minimap VN1 also pushing off towards Power Grid. So Lights Out. Moving up to Power Grid as well.
Haha, thank you, Bundles. I appreciate you. Seriously. There we go with the Delta Stars pushing up and getting that finish on HQA. Excuse me, HQA. Yifei rolling up, and he's like, yeah, never mind. Sorry, homie. You got caught out. Keep it PG? Oh, you should see my PG. AYS Mighty is out. So AYS got popped by Kodo, it looks like.
That could shift so quickly we'll have to see where the shift does come through.
Dude, Syed, you're a boss, bro. He says anything I watch about PUBG is linked to Powerbang. Players who play with him, tournaments he commentates on. Dude, boom, fist bump. What can I say? Legacy says, do you think LO can still make it? I do, Legacy. They just have to play well. Bottom line, it's put up or shut up time for all the teams, especially in the top 5. Nova, Lights Out, Misfits, Blinded by Win, and Space Station. Space Station's looking pretty comfortable right now. They just can't do anything super dumb. I appreciate your golf commentary, but since it's Miramar, I think you should announce it like a Spanish soccer game. I got you, Andy. Give me the give me the latitude of waiting for a situation that I guess is deserving of the hype that I could bring. So we'll see. David asked, did LO drop down again? They're tied for 3rd right now, my man.
So they're essentially playing as 2 teams of 2.
Dennis, thank you for the support, dude. Appreciate that. Kia Girl was not. Yeah. Kia Girl's dope. You guys should go follow her.
They're moving on up. They're almost going to El Pozo and Los Leones.
We'll see, Saw, man. There's some announcements coming soon on the Lights Out front, guys. I'm working on some big things kind of behind the scenes, and we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I don't have things finalized quite yet, but some big moves and shifts coming in the future, and I know it's going to be crazy. It's going to be a good deal for the team, and you'll kind of see as time goes on, I think, if we can make things work out. Dren, if you're watching this, I'm eating your pizza. Let's go Lights Out. Bundles, eat that pizza. So Misfits, looking at the map, is in a great spot there, just north of Los Leones. Gosh, no puedo hablar. My goodness. Why double casting? I'm just single casting, baby. I'm just single casting. The YouTube feed sucked earlier, so I just went to Twitch, unfortunately, so I haven't had any issues since I switched over. SSG just needs to be more passive than aggressive, says Finesse. Yeah, pretty much. He's, they are in a great spot. Ricky Master Gaming says, PB, this BS that you're not invited to do the commentary. How possible leaving the best commentator? Dude, I don't know about all that. I appreciate the support and the, the sentiment, but at the same time, they're entitled to make the decisions that they feel are right for their brand, and if that's not me, then I respect it, and I'll do my own thing, and I'll be good regardless. Don't worry. I don't need it, but I'm happy to do it. Hopefully that makes sense to you guys. Let's see here. Lance says, I only watch PUBG when voices involved. Dude, I'm literally just reading random comments. Guys, watch the damn game. But I appreciate the support. It feels good. It really does. Watch the damn game. LO wiping other teams. The hype we need to get PBB to speak like a soccer commentator. Yeah, absolutely. I'll get it rolling, Carl, if I see that. G25 sitting in the graveyard, Blinded by Win sitting in Plama, thank you, man. Thank you. Misfits are in the crater. Zyko, who knows? But I'm pretty sure they've contracted other people besides Seven and myself. I can't speak to Seven's situation. I can only speak to mine. And I was not invited to cast the finals or anything at all with any of the official stuff for ESL or PUBG stuff. As of late, but they did ask me to do this stream today, and they sponsored me to do the clean feed essentially that you're seeing right now. So I do appreciate the support, guys. Ustedes son los mejores. Thank you, Finesse. I appreciate that.
Lights out on the top of the San Martin Hills.
You must not have wanted to sign Rolex to a 5-year max 5-year, $190 million deal. Nah, man, I'm good. I can't quite afford them bucks.
With the Delta Stars now.
Beowulf holding down his angles over there. We got LO Memo. There's LO up on the hill. Got some shots in on Hunzi and Yifei hiding down behind that shack, so looking pretty good. We got Diaz, Delta Stars pushing Bayo out on the ridge. Sam trying to provide cover from the ridge. It looks like they're getting ready to push. Mitz on the flank there, trying to hold down Kodo and Edwin, making sure they don't push up. Nades coming in. Arriba is going to go shoot in. Bayo pushes for the goal line. Imraz is down. And look at that. That is just a quick turn of events there. Sam, one of the best gunners in NA, gets the shot. And just like that, Imraz takes a seat, takes a knee, and he's going to have to wait now as Bayo smokes his way out of there. Felix goes for the revive, and that is that. Man, they almost got the yellow card there. That was a dangerous play. Felix firing shots in on Bayo, gets a couple of connections there as he makes his way away, trying to get back on sides there. Bayo makes his way back to the defense. Sam covering, beautifully done by him, putting out the pressure on Imraz. Gotta love it. So, wow, crazy action here between Delta Stars and Nova out in the open. Nearby, looks like the power grid. So we are getting pretty pretty close to some action here on Miramar. A few people have gone down, but all 16 teams are still in it. And we are getting ready to do some action between G6 and Revenants here, maybe? Tanker rolling up with the rigs. Hey, you guys, I'm here. Get on in. We're going to hit the 4x4 down to the Hacienda del Patron. Let's go. That's what he said. Pretty sure. I'm almost positive. We need to get you a broadcast booth like the Doc has, dude. Give me some time. I'll get it going. You know, I've actually thought about doing a lot of that stuff myself for my brand, my stream, but I like copying other people. Like, I know that it exists, so it's like, for me, I'm like, whatever, you know. But I'll do some green screen stuff in the near future, man, because I like that graphic stuff anyway. Ooh, the hard shift up to the norte. We've got a whole lot of teams pushing. They're dribbling down the field. They are going in and out, nutmegging people left and right, shucking and jiving. They are headed north. Misfits, Space Station getting ready to collide. Also with Blinded by Wind. A lot of heavyweights getting ready right now to do battle out in the open on the edge of the circle down there on the southeastern part of the zone in Miramar. Hacienda occupied by Wildcard Gaming. HQA. We are going to be seeing some action from them. One of them getting knocked. Sixless now looking over at Blinded by Wind. First and second place, eyeing each other down. Sixless holding angles. He's got the berm between him and the other opposition. Whoa, getting a little bit dangerous. Let's go. Tony liking that Cleric Dragoon impression. I wasn't impressionating my friend Goon there on purpose, but hey, if you think so, much obliged. I appreciate that. Hey, I'm doing real good, Dejan. I appreciate that, man. That might be Dijon. Dude, it depends. Depends on if you're Hispanic or black. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, man. Boo says, hey, Powerbang. How's Lights Out doing? Are they doing good or not? I would say third place right now is pretty good. They're tied for third going into the last two games here. Lights Out. Outsider rolling by VN1. This is trouble. Oh, man, shots being fired onto the van, going across the open field. VN1 swarming. HQA Zfon goes down to Wildcard. Rangers sitting at the Hacienda, but Lights Out making their way through. Outsider takes out Yifei with the car. Outsider redeeming his name, but Hanzi blowing him up. Arriba, arriba, go! HQA coming back with a vengeance. And Outsider getting blowed up, and he's down on the field. This is not good. This is not good. Outsider knocked again, driving by, and here we go. Outsider might be dead. Let's go. Not good for Lights Out. We'll see. I would love to see the camera on that action, but we are missing it. We are missing it. Hopefully you guys got that goal, that little football reference. I don't know. Taking requests from the chat right now. We can keep this on the fairway at 9. The wind blowing. Very calm. So we are going ham. We got the hard stuff going on. Absolutely. C-Gut out in the field. Smokes down. They are in big trouble. VN1, AYS, HQA. Excuse me. HQA. I will get that. But C-Gut out in the smoke by himself. I don't know if Lights Out made it out of there. I don't know if there was only 2 people in the car. I just don't know. No sé nada. This is not good. Can you pretend to be an auctioneer, please? I got you, bro. Let's go. That shot's there coming in. Play zone taking out Sam. Do we hear more? Do we hear no? Oh, Nova Beowulf, and that's one more from Chris there. Can we get a raise here? I can't do auctioneer. How do we raise one another? How do we? Shows his paddle. Nova Beowulf taken down by AYS TJ Tattoo. Novakoto down to the zone, and we are in serious trouble. C-Gut fighting back, taking down Hunzi. That's really good shots from C-Gut. Lights Out, not dead. Down, but not out at this point. Nova in big trouble. 3 of their members down. C-Gut with a finish on Hunzi. Headshot to knock him out of the match. HQA down to 1 shot left. Angry getting into the action, using that frozen M4, taking down the Tanker. Tanker is out for Revenants. Knocked, but not finished. Chris from Delta Stars getting knocked by TJ Tattoo here. TJ Tattoo getting ready to try to get that finish. Delta Stars mitts up the way, getting popped. Felix getting knocked by Nova Edwin. Third-party action all over the face. Cream from Munoz getting knocked, and Diaz Felix getting knocked as well. Looks like Jagger with a 3-kill streak, and Uneven getting knocked from Misfits. A lot of people from a lot of teams getting knocked right now. Can't keep track of the action. Memo by himself from Lights Out over at the northern part of San Martin at this moment. So Memo still alive. Lucifer, we have not seen him just yet. AWM action in play. WC Rain taking down the tanker from Revenants with the AWM from Hacienda. Edwin there getting shots in on mids, and a beautiful grenade there. Espinosa from Revenants getting the 3 kills. Oh my god, this is going insane. This is insane. All right, so Espinosa blows up Espinosa. Revenant's eliminated. What has he done? What has he done? Oh my gosh. All right. Memo just watching all this happen. He's propped up on the ridge up there, just chilling, watching everything happen. Nova goes out. That is not the finish they were looking for. It's all about the placement here. Memo busts out the SKS, takes down VN1 Jerry, putting out the pressure. Memo by himself, but it's okay. He's a tank. He's got this. Yifei off on the distance as well. Seagut split. Look at the split from Lights Out right now. 2 members left alive. It looks like Outsider's car destroyed. I'm guessing that Lucifer was riding dirty with him. You gotta be careful riding with the Outsider, riding dirty, because you never know when you're gonna get them dirty footsteps and get popped. VN1 Kui takes down the TJ Tattoo. HP Sama finishing the kill. Good stuff here from VN1. AYS trying to get to that building. Lucifer is still alive. He lives! Oh my gosh. I love it. Lucifer on the top of the hill in the distance. You see him showing face for the first time. He is alive, and, well, it looks like Outsider is the only one from Lights Out who has gone down. Seagut stuck in the field, but guess what? Seagut has the zone! Seagut is in a position of strength. Except for he's just got to lay there and try to snake in the open. TJ Tattoo goes down. Percocet getting popped. Play zone is giving Misfits some trouble. Shots coming in from Angry on the Misfits from distance. Lights Out simply trying to outlast the Misfits right now. It is all about placement, and you're going to see some incredibly passive play from them. At least they should see some incredibly passive play. I don't know. Jagger coming on into the zone with the bus. We got Wildcard still holding strong here at Hacienda on the roof, looking off into the distance. Tough stuff here from them. Sixless and Squad got Juicy leading the Space Station guys to the berm just a little bit east of Hacienda del Patron. And we got teams left alive. Lights Out leading the squads with three left alive. Space Station also missing one of their members. Edwin has gone down, and it looks like or not Edwin, Carnage. I'm thinking Nova. What am I doing? I quit. I retire. I'm bad. All right. So here we go. Wildcard Gaming, Pittsburgh Knights, and VN1, along with Granada Gaming, all with 4 members left in full squads. Misfits with 3, trying to get into the zone. He finally sees him, I think. There. Oh, look at the shots from Angry. Beautiful shots. Can he pick them off? He's going to stand up and go for the kills. Nope. You're looking in the wrong spot there. Nope. He's gonna try to chill out. Look at Seagut. He has literally just been smoking himself off the entire time. Lucifer makes his way down. Lights Out is teaming up. Grana getting some... Oh, Misfits Gaming eliminated. This is huge for Lights Out. Misfits Gaming goes out in 10th. Lights Out still alive in the central part of your screen. I don't see them lasting too much longer, but all they had to do was outlast Misfits, and they have done that. G6 under fire by Wildcard from the Hacienda del Patron. This is looking dangerous for G6. PK has moved into the stables just there a little bit west of Hacienda. We got Blinded by Wind doing work. Memo still rocking the SKS, taking down VN1 all the way from over there. Look at Jay. Jay from AYS rocking the M24 bolt action. This is looking super, super good. I love that bolt action. Anytime that's used, that just makes me happy on the inside. A very happy camper. AYS Vu way off in the distance. Rangers locked onto him. He's going for the van. We'll get that reload here in just a moment. Seagut, Lucifer have teamed up. Memo starting to creep his way in. Smoke wall coming for Memo. Look at Lights Out regrouping. I did not see this happening from these guys, but wow, they have really done well to get into the zone. Nades coming out from Memo onto VN1. He's well aware of where they're at. Jagger from the distance taking down Jerry. Third-party action is strong right now. VN1 is super pinned, and Lights Out trying to outlast to jump over Misfits in the standing. Parka taken down, and G6 Oswey with a 5-kill streak. Absolutely huge right now. Memo's clutch nade. Smokes are outlasting in the middle, but Lights Out has been having to smoke themselves. Seagut especially for hours, it seems like. How long can their smokes last? Lucifer holding down the shack, and it looks like Lucifer is in the zone. The next circle has hard shifted to Lights Out, and this is really, really getting interesting. Juicy taking some shots from Ranger. Angry knocked. He's finished. Juicy knocked. Juicy's finished. Space Station in trouble. Nade is down. Zeus is down from Juicy's nade, and Sixless is like, I am out. He's got 1 HP. Can he hold off? Oh, I don't know. Juicy's down. He's finished. It's all down to Sixless, and look at him. He barely made it out of there. Absolutely clutch play from Sixless to preserve some points in the standings. What is happening here? Ladies and gentlemen, it's anyone's game. Space Station's still in it with one member left alive. Lights Out with 3 in the zone, and they are trying to hold off VN1 and all kinds of other squads. Wildcard has the best position at Hacienda up until now, but it's now time for them to rotate, and they are going to be challenged because they're going to drive right by Pittsburgh Knights, and Pittsburgh Knights are going to have something to say about that. I guarantee it. Holy cow, I'm going to take a break, take a quick drink. Let's go. Jay trying to make it across, fire coming in. He's knocked by a Lushy. Vu is trying to make it away as well. Vu's going to get knocked one more bullet, and he is done. He's rolling up to Lights Out right now. Let's pick up that kill. Lights Out, let's go. Let's go. There it is. Lucifer picking up the kill on AYS, and that's another squad out and another couple of spots gained in the standing. C got taken down VN1. And, oh, look at this. VN1 getting third party by HQA. C got knocked by G6. C got finished by G6. Lights Out. Now down to 2 members. VN1 is going to move up. It's up to Memo and Lucifer for Lights Out. 6 teams left alive, but Lights Out has jumped over Misfits in the standing, and they will be sitting third at minimum after this game. This is really, really interesting developments for sure. Wildcard Reign taken down by the Pittsburgh Knights as predicted. They've got a typical rotation into the zone. Pittsburgh Knights are owning that east side of the circle. Pushing in from the stables. Ooh, that's a beautiful grenade right there from VN1 onto Lights Out, Memo, and Lucifer. Here's the rotation. And shot from behind. Quee and Jerry have to go down. They hit the deck. They are in trouble. Can Lucifer finish the kill here? It looks like G6 outside of the zone getting the finish. And look at that finish! Memo steals the kill. Beautifully done by Memo, and Jerry taken down by Pittsburgh Knights. They are down and out. VN1 is gone. 6th place for them. Lights Out up to 5th now. Changing our attention over to G6. We now see some other action. Sixless trying to hold strong. He goes down, and it looks like Space Station Gaming will go out in 5th place. Good jobs to them. Wildcard Illusions taking down Monarch, but will pay the price. Wi-Fi firing back, taking down Illusions. Memo under fire from Pittsburgh Knights. Difficult spot for sure, but they have the zone. Lights Out has the zone. The next circle has hard shifted to them. The 2 cars and the shack out in the middle of the desert where they got blown up earlier. Somehow, some way, the PUBG gods are smiling on them. Can everybody else kill each other on the way in? That's the goal. PK Jagger throwing down the smoke wall. They're going to try to make their way in. Lights Out again, sitting behind the shack and the cars in the zone. They're simply going to try to outlast 3 teams left. Another team's gone out. We've got PK versus Lights Out. G6 is knocked. Memo's knocked.
And see what they can do with it. And currently Lights Out are being held on back by
Lights Out goes down in 3rd place. Massive performance from them. Outsider going out early, but the others on the squad able to clutch a 3rd place performance in game number 9. That is absolutely monstrous to get them back in the standings with a potential trip to Berlin on the line. G6 pushing his way in. Monarch from Pittsburgh Knights getting the kill, getting the finish. Monarch absolutely clutch here. It's down to Jacob. Jacob versus 4 members of PK. This is looking like a Pittsburgh Knights victory. Wi-Fi absolutely clutching this one. Monarch absolutely clutch. 7 and Jagger coming in from the right side. Big peaks there. Wi-Fi knocked. Jacob going for the clutch. Takes some damage here. He's going to have to patch himself up. Jagger and 7 on the flank here. This is really interesting stuff. He gets the heal, but he's going to be trying to watch that other side. Smokes everywhere. He's got to be able to try to knock somebody else and get the finish. He's got to do it before they get the res here. I love the push here. Unfortunately, it's not going to be enough. G6 goes down. Granada Gaming in 2nd place. Big props to them. Look at the kills from Oswee. 8 kills in this one. That is a monstrous performance from Granada Gaming. Lights Out with 5 kills. They are going to be moving up in the standings here. And look at this. Another chicken dinner for our boys from PK. That's their first of the event, but hey, they will take it. They are going to be moving up in the standings as well. They were sitting, I believe, in 7th place before. They're going to be challenging for that top 5 now, getting themselves in position to make a push for the top 3 in the final game 10 that's coming up next. So take a look at some highlights from the round. Here we go. We've got Delta Stars, Chris getting popped on the roof there. We've got Tanker, G25 just fights early, and then Nova going out early. They've been the most inconsistent team in the tournament so far. Last place finishes, first place finishes. You never know on a game-to-game basis what you're getting from Nova at this point. And you see Edwin getting knocked and finished here. Misfits getting trapped by the zone. You notice when Misfits is not blessed by the circle, they're a completely different team. So far on day 2, they have not gotten blessed that much. Wild card here at Hacienda for the whole time, taking down Space Station, but Sixless with the buggy clutch, getting out of dodge. He hopped in the buggy, pieced out, and he saved his team some placement there for sure. They go out a much later, and this one, Memo. Unfortunately, we have on the freaking hot hand this game with 8 kills, takes down Memo. Lights out, not able to clutch, but finishing in 3rd place overall. You see Jacob trying to make something happen here. Last-ditch effort, 1v4 against Pittsburgh Knights. Just wasn't going to happen. Beautiful game 9, though. That was absolutely bananas. So Space Station Gaming placing pretty high once again, probably somewhere in the 6th place neighborhood. We'll check the standings here in just a moment. But Lights Out in 3rd place. Misfits placing down much lower. That is the big story here. And Blinded by Win also giving up some ground here by going out a little bit earlier. So we'll check the standings here in just a moment. We'll see how everybody did and see how that's going to change the overall placements. Whew, this is insane, baby. I'm excited. All right, can you tell? I'm freaking excited.
They're going to be very, very difficult.
Sick. Now it's time to subscribe on YouTube if you have not already done so. If not, what are you doing? It's about time. Drop the sub if you would. I do appreciate it. PB, how long have you been gaming? Too long, droid, since I was born, more or less.
They went out.
All right, so let's see if these guys are able to clutch it. So Blinded by Win and Misfits going out in 10th and 11th. Only 7 and 6 points. Nova out in 12th. Only 6 points. Those teams all in the top 5 right now all needed to perform and all failed to do so here in Game 9. Lights Out, finishing in the top place of the top 5 teams, are going to move up. 24 points to their name with 5 kills. Very impressive considering the spot that they found themselves in. Got a little bit blessed by the zone for sure. And Space Station sitting with 17 points, 3 kills there. Big props to Sixless getting them out of that position and outlasting a couple of extra teams on the ridge. Great play from him. Pittsburgh Knights picking up their first victory of the tournament. 42 points for them. That's going to shoot them up the rankings as well. Very excited to see the overall standings as Pittsburgh Knights picking up a lot of ground here. Space Station Gaming losing a little bit to Lights Out, but again, since all of the teams behind them finish much lower, they're in okay shape. So the Pittsburgh Knights overall, just about the same amount of damage as G6. Man, again, Oswe from Groundhog Gaming, 8 kills by himself. So he's a big chunk of that 2,300 damage. Absolutely monstrous game from him. One of the highest places I've seen so far. Pittsburgh Knights have jumped all the way to 2nd place with that chicken dinner. Look at that. What a surprise. I did not expect a 2nd place finish right there, but we now have the top 3 rounded out going in to the 10th and final game. 206 points for Space Station. They are moving on to Germany, guys. They have pretty much clinched at this point. Pittsburgh Knights and Lights Out battling for 2nd and 3rd. 2 points separating them. Misfits have fallen all the way to 5th place. They are 20 points behind the Pittsburgh Knights, and they are 18 behind Lights Out. Blinded by Win, still 10 points out from Lights Out. That means they need to finish 5 places above Lights Out and get more kills, essentially. Holy cow, this has gotten tipped on its head. It really has. Nova, quite a bit behind at this point. Lights Out, Pittsburgh Knights, and Space Station Gaming in the driver's seat. PK going above and beyond that game, getting a 42 kill chicken dinner. Pittsburgh Knights really flexing on them, having been quiet the entire tournament. Not super consistent, but no tragic losses either. PK is going to jump into that 2nd spot going into the final game. Can they hold off Lights Out with 2 points right now as the buffer? Can, who was it? Blinded by Win with 10 points now between them and Lights Out. Can they catch up? Who knows? Space Station looks to be the only team right now that is assured a spot going to Germany for the global finals next month. Woo, the PMCO NA finals is lit, ladies and gentlemen. It's come down to the last game. game number 10, and you know it's going to be on Erangel. Erangel is going to host the third-person perspective final game, and it's going to come down to Lights Out, to Pittsburgh Knights, to Nova Esports, to Blinded by Win. Oh my God, this is going to be absolutely insane. Hopefully you guys are excited. All it's got to be is a sweaty, sweaty lobby. Everybody's going to be try-harding here. This is going to be crazy. SSG with a brilliant day 2. Go after a really quiet day 1. They come to play on day 2, have gotten some top placements. And again, huge shout-outs to Sixless there, getting his team out of that sticky situation, getting them a little bit further up the leaderboard. But guys, it's time for a break. We've got 10 minutes, 55 seconds until the final game of the North American PUBG Mobile Club Open Finals. Hopefully you're excited. I'm pumped. Stick right here. Make sure you're following over on Facebook. Make sure you're following on YouTube. And also, big thank you to PUBG Mobile for sponsoring the cast of this stream by me. If you guys want to drop them some love as well, their links are in the comments below. So that's all for now for me. I'll be back for the final game here in a moment on Powerbang Gaming. Take care.
Also watch their backs in case the Fragile Alliance goes south. This will be a unique experience for every player involved. This new mode also comes with a passive skill for every player. Understanding these skills will be the key to staying alive in this long night. Can you ride out the night?
Play PUBG Mobile? Maybe you never run out of stamina.
Do you play PUBG Mobile?
Maybe you're always aware of your surroundings.
Maybe you're always aware of your surroundings.
Maybe you're an amazing cook with the pan.
Maybe you're an amazing cook with the pan.
Maybe you're a great driver.
Maybe you're a great driver.
You get into the zone.
The Auto Zone.
In PUBG Mobile, you all come from different walks in life. Face the same dangers on the battleground. And you become friends. You work together to overcome the obstacles. This is PUBG Mobile. There's a number 1 in all of us. Welcome to the PUBG Mobile first anniversary party.
Wait a minute. They're just at, but it turned 1 already. I was there. I was there for the birthday. Why? Why is this a thing now? Huh. Be the one. Hawk's Nest, 6 minutes. I do. Top 3 at the moment. Spacestation Gaming in first. Whoa. Spacestation Gaming in first. Pittsburgh Knights in second. Lights Out in third. 2 points separating 2 points separating Pittsburgh Knights and Lights Out. Top 3 go to Berlin. Andy with the stats. Space Station Gaming sitting at 206 points. Pittsburgh Knight, 169. Lights Out with 167. Blinded by Win with 157. Misfits with 149, and Nova with 141. Those are all the teams that are basically in contention at this point. Top 6. Thank you, Jasmine. Thank you, Danica. God dang.
Play PUBG Mobile?
Do you play PUBG Mobile?
Maybe you never run out of stamina.
Maybe you never run out of stamina.
Maybe you're always aware of your surroundings.
Maybe you're always aware of your surroundings.
Maybe you're an amazing cook with the pan.
Maybe you're an amazing cook with the pan.
Maybe you're a great driver.
Maybe you suck at driving.
But as soon as you hear the sound of an airplane, you get into the zone.
The Auto Zone.
In PUBG Mobile, you all come from different walks in life. But you face the same dangers on the battleground. And you become friends.
Wait, what?
To work together to overcome the obstacles. This is PUBG Mobile. There's a number 1 in all of us.
This guy's got to be the worst sniper I've ever seen. He lets some chick roll up with a grenade into throwing range while he looks down his scope. What's wrong with this man?
Be the one.
PUBG Mobile Royale Pass Season 7 is here. The theme for this season is military cooperation with lots of hardcore and realistic items.
I know my mic's broadcasting.
Who are always leading the charge will like
The worst sniper. Hashtag worst sniper, man.
The trooper outfit, while the backpack and mask of the urban scavenger outfit are ideal for the lone wolf. Ladies who want an extra burst of style won't go wrong with a tangerine dream set. And cherry gang set. Meanwhile, formidable new weapons have been added to your arsenal.
Formidable.
In the form of Ashes, AKM and Ashes, Karn 98K. This Royale Pass also adds the Royale Pass Easy Mission license, which unlocks a variety of perks, including early access to weekly missions, weekly mission cards, and the ability to open elite crates directly. And this is just a snippet of what the update offers. So what are you waiting for? Join the exciting Royale Pass Season 7 with your friends now. Royale Pass. You deserve it.
You deserve it. All right, I'm back. Yo, this was fun. Just trolling the ads, man. Just trolling the ads. I'm getting hyped. I'm getting in the zone for Game 10 here. We are ready to rock and roll. 50 seconds until we're back in action for Game 10, the final game of the PUBG Mobile Club Open North American Finals, where the top 16 teams in North America are doing battle to see who the 3 that are going to go to Berlin are going to be. Right now, a lot of questions as to who is sitting in the top 3. Spacestation Gaming sitting with over 200 points right now in the top spot. They have pretty much secured themselves a trip. They are number 1 overall right now for the NA Finals, and they look to stay there with a decent performance here in the last game. In second place for the first time, Pittsburgh Knights have crawled into the top 3 after a chicken dinner in game number 9. Absolutely clutch from them. They lead Lights Out by 2 points, who is sitting in third right now. 167 points for Lights Out. Close behind, though, in fourth, Blinded by Win is at 157 points. They're 10 points behind Lights Out, which is basically 5 placements in the ranking.
This is it. The final map of the NA Regional Finals for the PMCO.
I need to be bigger.
My name is John Allen. With me is Joshua.
I need to be bigger. There we go.
See who is going to reign.
We are ready to see who is going to be the victors, the top 3 that are moving on to the Global Finals in Berlin next month, July 26th through 28th in Germany. Very excited to see who that is. Space Station Gaming with a dominant performance here on day number 2. They have secured themselves what looks to be the top spot overall from North America, while several teams battle for those final 2 spots to move on to the Global Finals. Currently, the Pittsburgh Knights sitting at 169 points, and Lights Out sitting at 167. And I'm gonna shrink myself down now so you guys can see the standings. That's actually important. There it is. Pittsburgh Knights with 169, Lights Out with 167, 157 with Blinded by Win, and Misfits sitting just outside with 149. Nova still in striking distance with 141, but these guys that are in 5th and 6th, they're going to have to put together chicken dinners in order to climb their way back into that top 3. As you can see, Misfits and Nova are the only teams really that have a shot to gain that much ground on Lights Out. Lights Out 18 points ahead of Nova right now. So things are looking pretty difficult right now for everyone that's outside of the top 4. So Blinded by Win still has an opportunity to climb back into it. They just have to perform better than Lights Out. So Lights Out is kind of the team that everyone is keying on that's ranked below them. Lights Out literally just can't go out early like they did in game number 8. They're trying to avoid that first team out situation once again, and we are going to see who is going to make it to the top 3. So many great teams in contention, as Hawksnest just mentioned. Absolutely. Everyone who was expected to be there is in contention. The one exception and potential surprise there, Blinded by Win. They've had a fantastic day number 2. They had a great first game, and then things kind of fell off for them. But on day 2, they have come to play, and they have been consistent. Blinded by Win, watch out for them on this last and final game on Erangel. They're going to be trying to gain 10 points on Lights Out. So Misfits out of the plane early. They split drop here. Interesting play from them. Pyra down south, and the rest have gone to South George. Now let's check Lights Out, see where they have gone. It looks like they've gone to Rozhok, which is their normal drop, and Nova is dropping in Roz as well, along with dude, there is 3 teams in Roz knowing that Lights Out is there. Lights Out dead center in the zone, but it looks like they've gone north of the river, seeing the oh no. Can we please go watch the action instead of the map? They're actually freaking fighting. Come on. Oh, I'm triggered. They're literally fighting, and we're talking about the freaking map. Let's go. And we're going to go watch some other...
It's actually just, are you scared an HQA duking it out? Already 2 kills
okay.
through.
We're back.
The flushes are
We're
out
back.
for
All right,
Are You
HQA
Scared?
taking on number
Nova
12 here,
are still
AYS.
just waiting in the wings. They're not
Let's
in
freaking
just
go.
yet, but
All right, there we go.
out
Far
there.
side of the
See what
compound.
can get
Hello,
done.
Outsider, Seagut are there. I think Lucifer dropped further north, not 100%. I just wanted it. There's 4 squads in Rozhok, and we're fighting. We're watching the map. We made it. Nova Sam gets popped. That's not good. Nova trying to play spoiler, and it's backfired on them. They have to make up some serious ground, sitting at 141 points. Lights out at 167, so 26 points behind is Nova. So they're playing aggressive, going for kills, knowing they have to go balls out here. And unfortunately, Sam is already out. Delta Stars getting the frag and the finish there. G25 into it with Cream Esports. Cream struggling for the majority of the tournament. They're off to a crazy start here in Pachinki. Kira's like, yo, I'm out. AYS and HQA going at it in Rozhok right now. HQA getting the better of AYS at this point in time, but anybody's game there still. Early game, nobody really has armor or loot, so it's just all kind of RNG at this point with that many teams dropping into kind of a low to mid-tier loot location in Rozhok. Beowulf taking down Seagut, actually able to play the spoiler right now. Seagut getting knocked early by Bale, rocking that M16. Bale finishes Seagut as well. Lights out, down a member early. Nova is able to play spoiler. Sam getting knocked early from Nova and finished, and Seagut from Lights Out getting knocked early. Hunzi getting knocked. Oh, wow. Yife as well. HQA is eliminated. HQA, their tournament comes to a close, and they will not be moving on to Berlin. They had a shot there. Beowulf with the knock on Memo now. Can we please go watch the crucial action of the teams actually competing to move on to Germany to the global finals? Or can we watch these teams that are in last place and don't freaking matter? I don't know. What the hell's happening?
For someone to come in.
Beowulf is knocking the whole freaking team here. Outsiders finished.
As you said before, Lucifer is just going to
Beowulf's on a kill streak. We missed all of it, but hey, something happened there. I have no idea what, but at least we got to see some teams that are in 14th place do some battle. It was awesome. So that being said, Nova on the warpath. They're down a Sam, and it looks like Lucifer is the only member of Lights Out remaining. His job right now is to hide. He is to hide and not be found. Other teams have to go out. It's all about the points. Let's see if he can hold on and remain in the top of the standings for Lights Out. The window is wide open. Wide open for Blinded by Win. Lights Out having a catastrophe for a start. They were targeted from the beginning by Nova. Nova dropped on top of them where they are known to drop. Beowulf's going to town with that M16. He's knocked 4 players now. He's going for the finish on AYS as well. While we watch G6, a team in 13th place, we can watch them loot up at the mansion. So, can we watch some freaking PUBG here? What the hell are the tournament operators doing? What are they doing?
3 players, though, on their squad. They've already lost Sam. They're right next to Are You Scared? And actually
oh my God. I'll be back.
Just waiting around the corner.
I'll be back when there's some action, dude. Like, there's literally teams fighting that are on the line to go to Germany right now, and we're not watching any of it. Here's Blinded by Win. This is a team that's in contention, 4th place. These guys need 10 points to get up into the top 3. They have to make it. Holy cow, I know, 7. I'm telling you, bro. Like, you know the drill. Like, you can only commentate on what you're being shown. I'm not driving this.
Let's not go there.
G6 in it with DS now. Delta Stars is getting, they're getting smacked is what's going on. Chris knocked and finished. Jacob with the kills. We got Felix getting knocked and finished.
I mean, yeah, lots of prize money.
Tough plays here from G6. And it looks like DS is really kind of suffering the brunt of that. Blinded by Win has to feel really good. I thought LO pulled off at Rozhok and went north. They should have done it. Seeing 3 squads dropping on top. There might have been a 4th squad there. AYS, HQA, Nova. No one has dropped Roz at any point with the exception of LO. and Elo was 100% targeted that game, as they should be. That is strategy, ladies and gentlemen, and if you're not going to mix up what you do and be unpredictable in a place where you need to mix it up because you're being hunted, you are the team that people are trying to catch. You have to mix it up and do something different that's not predictable. They did not do that, and Nova Beowulf made them pay the price there. Beowulf going absolutely ham to start this game, knocking 3 and finishing 3 from Lights Out, and also taking down a member of AYS. AYS took out HQA early. Crazy start to this one. Rozhawk, the hotbed. VN1 now taking some shots. That is Nova. It looks like Beowulf in trouble. Can he connect? And barely over the ridge. Nova in serious trouble there, driving by VN1's compound. They nearly paid the ultimate price as well. Wow, here we go. So it looks like it's all up to Lucifer at the point in time where we are at right now. He is going to be hiding, trying to guarantee placement. That's all Lights Out's trying to do right now is not die. Snake around, find a patch of grass out in the middle of nowhere. Don't die. That's literally the only focus that they have. And here we go. This is going to be really, really interesting. We have Method pushing their way in. Going to be trying to rotate around here and get out of dodge. They've split drop, looting up different compounds, loads of vehicles at their disposal, so Method's looking good early on. We've got level 1 helmets on these guys, though, still, so they're going to be trying to find some better gear, possibly off some fights, but again, head-to-head with players of this caliber, level 1 helmets are a big, big detriment.
They've still got, I think, 2 players down towards the
Any team in the top 3 should be looking for a high placement. Kills and risking fights is not worth it. 100% true, Hawk's Nest. They should have peeled off there for sure. Said, screw the loot. We'll drive around with our fists for the first 20 minutes of this game. It does not matter. We're simply not trying to go out first. Misty Cox, absolutely. We're still waiting to see teams in contention right now. We're looking at a bunch of teams that are currently out of it. I don't know what's happening with that, but we can see that the sky view, the satellite cam of G25 looting up by themselves in Pachinki. We've got 14 players eliminated, and we've seen 1 fight. Everyone seems to be assuming that it's going to be. I don't know what happened. The spectating was really good today until now. First, oh no, Nova has found Lucifer. How is this?
They're going to go for the fire. I think they spotted him. Lucifer might be in trouble. This might be Lights Out going down and opening the door to something else. But no, he's just in a field.
Oh my God, Lucifer is literally snaking. They're going to come back for him.
Luck of the devil he's got.
How in the world? Lucifer solo versus squads right now, all by himself. Nova is literally hunting him down. Nova knows they have to take out Lights Out and not let them get away, or they are not going to Berlin if they let Lucifer live. So they're literally hunting him, trying to find him. Lucifer is in really, really big trouble here. I would love to be able to see that engagement going on right now, but I don't know what's happening. At least we're watching the number 2 team here in Pittsburgh Knights. They look to be firmly in control. Wi-Fi with the vehicle. Oh, man.
Lucifer has actually rotated all the way away from where the Nova squad are, so he's all the way on the eastern side to the east of
Clearly, that's the idea there, guy. He's not trying to fight. He's all by himself.
Nova crashed into earlier. They're taking those kill points away from them.
All right, so we got Pittsburgh Knights doing work against VN1 in the open field right now. No cover for them, but they're on the aggression. HP Sama trying to provide cover for Jerry. They're going to have to leave Jerry for dead and try to get up into the rankings. Jerry's done for. GG's to Jerry. It's been a good tournament for VN1, to be honest with you. They've had a decent showing here. Today, HP Sama and Kui are out of here. Nova grabbing a compound up north, and they are all the way up on the coast by Severny.
Teams from entering into the top 3 for Lights Out. Lucifer is the kingpin of this standings board.
Absolutely, Lucifer has got it all on his shoulders right now. No pressure, Lucy. No pressure, Lucy. Find a spot in the grass, man.
Moving in from Yasnaya, Revenant's taking a bit more of a northerly route from Stalbert down into
all right, so here we go. It's all on Lucifer, and guys, it is completely not his fault if he's unable to secure this, but he's going to try. Not good odds at all, but we're watching that for sure. We've got Delta Stars here occupying a compound. They're down a couple of members. Pittsburgh Knights up north as well. They're getting ready to frag out. They know that they just can't go out early. Other than that, they're good to go. VN1 grabbing a spot here, putting some cars in the bunker here by the shooting range. Quee's driving down. They're going to take the other cars and probably hide them as well.
And then move into the circle very slowly from the west.
Espinosa drives dangerously close to Zeus.
Towards the lake, to the west
Oh, look at this
of
car coming in from the
Yasnaya.
distance. Revenant's about to get crashed on. Is it their own guy? It is. Tanker rolling up to help out his buddy Espinosa. I was like, oh my god.
Oh, if they only knew.
Lucius clutch solo. He did it in Dubai. I believe in him.
Oh, yeah. They would be throwing everything at the wall.
Lucy can't stay still to avoid stream snipers. That's totally true. There is a delay, guys, but it's only like 5 minutes. So if people are watching,
It's pretty risky in terms of
they may find him. That's the unfortunate part here.
From hilltops before, it's been pretty devastating. It's been pretty strong.
So he's got to, stream sniping is possible in tournaments. Yeah, if somebody stays in the same spot, like normally in squad play, like clearly people can move to location to location to location. The delay in this is probably 5 to 7 minutes long, so if somebody's just proning in the same spot, they can go hunt him down. Like Nova, you can see Nova looking for him. Look up at the top at the orange. They are looking for him. Where is Lucy? Lucy is over by Yasnaya, by Blinded, by Win, and he has got the farthest to go of anybody right now to the zone. Oh my goodness, this is insane.
Time to shine or not.
Yeah, 100% should be a LAN tournament, but again, not wanting to justify the expense of it for North America. Pittsburgh Knights and Misfits going to town. 7 knocked and finished by Uneven. This is a big engagement right now with a lot of meaning on that leaderboard. Currently, Pittsburgh Knights has got to get out of there. Misfits especially, they can't be giving kills to. They are split, one of them on each side of Misfits here. And look at this, Pyra destroying their car, and they are down in this little berm. They've got Knights on each side of them. This is a really, really tough spot here for Misfits. But Pittsburgh Knights are split, and they have a member down now. One of them was knocked and finished. 7 is out of play, and Pittsburgh Knights has got to be cautious here with Misfits. Bearing down on their heels, so they've got to be careful.
Bringing the action here, the Lucifer only cast.
Oh, yeah.
G25 going to hold out this compound for now.
But that's the thing, Lucifer really is.
Yeah, I'm not sure the exact delay, but I know it's always at least 5 minutes.
3 spots.
If Lucifer just finds
Oh, this is tough, man. This is tough. Method occupying the top of the hill overlooking the bridge here. AYS down on the rocks. All sweet with the huge game in game 8. 8 kills in that one. He is driving right by Space Station, tempting them. Shoot me! Shoot me! I dare you! He makes it by unscathed. Out of the zone he goes, and there's some shots from Jay up with the 2x from range. Tough scope for sure. He's just trying to connect with something, trying to take out that car. Method is happy to just chill.
Still going for these fights. Are you scared?
Misfits need a win with like 8+ kills, and LO has to die soon for them to have a shot. So it's all again on Lucifer.
They have that Darcia that they can just fall on down, but they're pinned in the shack. 2 of them are there. They'll have to wait and see what they can get. Actually, Space Station Gaming
literally just trying to get up to the leaderboard. Lucifer needs to make it to the water so he can go underwater and then back up for 3 seconds and then back down. I don't know, man. That's a tough play. Not fair play by Nova Esports. Dude, Sharik, it's a smart play by Nova Esports. They had to make something happen, dude. And that was smart strategic play by Beowulf to choose the regular drop spot of Lights Out to drop on. Very smart and heads-up play from Nova. Not so much from Lights Out. Critical mistake to drop in the same place they always do, knowing that everybody's going to be gunning for them.
That would be the biggest upset if it was Cheeto of all players to knock out Lucy here. And he's actually literally just about to run into it.
All right, G25 working his way out. Space Station Gaming and G6 fighting. Look at this. Lucifer's in.
He's in ruins.
He's going to be fine. He's going to be okay.
No way.
He's going to hold on for now.
Lucy with the moves.
It's a very dangerous rotation. This could absolutely just demolish the numbers of teams that we're seeing here.
Oh my God. Look at all of the teams on this map. Nova is on the move early. They're still hunting for Lucifer. I guarantee it. They're in cars and they have been the entire time. They're looking for Lucy, and Lucy is in the freaking smoke. He's in the snake. He's doing the shimmy. Dude, he's in the zone. Wow. What an interesting zone for sure. This is crazy. Lights Out still with a chance.
Yeah, G25 very happy with the compound.
G6 out of there. VN1 out of there. Everybody's heading south. all the teams up north expecting that northern zone. We've got Blinded by Win. This is huge for Lights Out. Wild Card is going after Blinded by Win. They blow up their car. They're in the zone, and Lights Out now with their closest competition potentially in danger of going out. This is insane. Zeus is trying to make a play, and he doesn't get it. Arx is going to be able to, or is he? I think he's going to die. He's going to die. I'm watching the kill feed for that. I wish we could have stayed there. Play zone knocks Arx. Arx goes down. Blinded by Win has 2 members go down. Oh, that's huge. G25 is engaging now with a couple of teams, G6 and Space Station. PK in trouble by Nova. I'm literally just watching the kill feed for Blinded by Win and Lights Out. That's the only 2 teams right now that are in serious trouble and matter. I think Blinded by Win escaped with 2 members that drove south and left their other 2 to die. They're also in the same boat as Lucy right now, hiding and surviving until the very end. Arx died, but it looks like they're still in as a team. We gotta wait and see this.
And of course, with still 14 teams remaining, if Spacestation Gaming was to go out real quick, then there is a...
I couldn't see who made it away from Blinded by Win. They could have gone out. I couldn't see, because of course, we're not watching anything that matters here. AYS versus Method, both teams that are eliminated.
It's about 35 points, actually. Yeah, it's a lot of points. 37 points, even.
Yeah, so it's going to be very...
Carnage taken down. Oswey, Lucas getting knocked by Yayo.
Gaming are going to fall finally down.
All right, Granja is out in 14th. We got PK up on the hill here. I'm looking at the teams to see who's still in it. Nova still driving around, chasing people.
Are going to be pretty low. They only have Manny left on that eastern side of the circle.
Manny is left from Blinded by Win. 1 guy left.
Are in the way. The Pittsburgh Knights crashing on into Nova now as well.
Oh no, look at this. We got Misfits down. They're in trouble trying to get the finish there. And Pyra's about to go down. Great shots in there. And oh, look at that connecting. Everfury connecting. He's going to keep firing shots in there. That's huge. Manny goes down. Blinded by Win is eliminated, and they are going to go out before LO. Are you serious?
They are now just hoping that they can stay in the money.
Holy crap! Holy crap! Blinded by Win goes down early, and Lucifer is still alive. One of 2 players in the zone right now. Unbelievable. Nova is still a threat. Pittsburgh Knights still ahead of Lights Out. Holy cow. Misfits and Nova are the teams to watch right now. The only team still capable of surpassing Lights Out. And they're in trouble. This is unreal. Outlive Pittsburgh Knights, outlive Nova, outlive Misfits. So Misfits and Nova are the 2 teams that matter. Pittsburgh Knights getting shot up right here by Angry. Can you land 1 shot, Angry? Come on. There it is. Jagger goes down. Jagger finished. Dude, this is nuts. How is this a thing? Lights Out with 1 player. Pittsburgh Knights with 1 player. Misfits and Nova with 3 players. Method in control here with 4. G25 also with 4. Wi-Fi is still up for the Pittsburgh Knights, running for the zone. Misfits in big trouble again. Method is bearing down on them. Going for the river. Shots on a Pyra. Pyra taking damage. Back to the river he goes. He's under the water. Misfits in huge trouble here. Again, Misfits and Nova are the only teams that can challenge Lights Out right now in placement. Perkus is down. Xenoth down. Pyra the only guy remaining. He's in the river. Misfits down to their final member. The wheels have fallen off the bus for Misfits. Oh my goodness. Nova getting some kills. Man, Beowulf absolutely going ham right now. Bale with the kill streak, knocking out Are You Scared? Nova is still in this, ladies and gentlemen. Lots of kills for Nova.
or Wi-Fi. Both of them will do. One player remaining for the 2 barriers in their way.
Nova has a shot. They have to make up 26 points in order to jump over Lights Out. This is insane. Pittsburgh Knights have been eliminated. If Lights Out lasts a little bit longer, they'll jump into the 2nd spot. And that is huge because if they get passed up by Nova, they'll still be 3rd.
As we speak, Misfits in a very difficult position. I can't imagine that they will be able to make the rotation.
Everfury down from Method. Pride down from Method, and Method goes from 4 members to 0. Method is out of here. Space Station Gaming is eliminated.
To Lucifer, down in
Wow. Lucifer still in the zone. Nova looking for him. Pyra's been spotted. Peralta found Pyra. And Misfits goes down. They're gone. Only team that can catch the 2nd and 3rd place members now. Oh my gosh, is Nova. Nova and Lights Out are in a battle. A battle for the ages. Lucy in the zone, but a hard rotation on top of him. G25 with a ton of kills rotate on top of Lucifer. This is dangerous. Nova. Oh my god, Lucifer's got a great spot in the corner. As long as he's on the inside of that wall, he's going to be watching both angles here. Nova, 2 of them knocked. G25 is pressuring Nova. Will this be Lights Out tickets punch to Berlin? Lucifer took out Lucas. No way. Lucifer with the clutch.
Wants to wipe out Lights Out. Coming around the corner. Lucifer's healing up. Hasn't been spotted just yet.
Oh my god, he didn't get the heal off.
Looking for the spray down. Lights Out need this kill. They need to keep it.
This is insane. Get him, Lucy. No, Lucy's gone. He's gonna go down, but he gets 7th place. That was insane. They finished 2 spots ahead. And they are going to bump up ahead of Misfits, or excuse me, ahead of Pittsburgh Knights, pending kills. Oh my god, this is insane. That kill for Lucifer was massive. That extra kill may have broken the tie between them and Pittsburgh Knights, and it's all going to come down to what Nova does here, and can they get back into it? The kills alone are going to give them a shot at a top 3 placement here, but it's up to Nova. Nova Edwin goes down. Edwin's knocked. Edwin's finished. Kodo, Beowulf in trouble. Kodo is, oh, he's 1 HP. Oh my goodness. Molly coming in. Look at this Molly. Epic throw. Did he get him? Did he get him? Right on top of him, but he landed it on the far side of the wall. So close. Kodo, Beowulf, the only hope left for Nova, trying to get into the top 3. Lucy should have finished the heal, absolutely, but holy cow, this is absolutely insane right now. Cheto's like, I'm out, peace, I'm going into the water. Jay is knocked, he is finished. Are You Scared eliminated in 5th place? 6th place, rather. Top 5, now the point's starting to escalate. This is what Nova needs. All they have to do is peek the wall. Kodo's laying right there with 1 HP, he's out of heals.
Yeah, Koto doesn't have any meds, is basically sitting on 1 HP.
Kodo is 1 HP with no meds. There it is, the finish on Kodo.
Eliminated by Heartless here.
It's all up to Beowulf. They've got 6 kills to their name, not as many as I thought. Beowulf coming hard with 5. It's gotta be Beowulf. He has to get into the top 3, I believe, at a minimum for Nova to have a chance to move up enough to take over Lights Out, to take over Pittsburgh Knights. Not sure who is higher there, but I believe Lights Out did pass Pittsburgh Knights in the standings based off of their placement. This is insanely, insanely close. There's Beowulf laying there right in view of Peralta. Espinosa with the kill streak. 3 kills. Cheto goes down. Peralta gets the finish. And into the top 3 is Bayo. He gets the finish on Vigilante. He goes down. Bayo takes 3rd place for Nova. Revenant, though, into the top 2. And here it is. It is a top 2 finish for Revenant versus VN1. Snake it all by himself. Clutch play from Beowulf. 6 kills to his name. Gets a knock. gets a finish and goes out in third place. Beowulf. Oh my goodness, Nova goes down. Nova may have been able to pass the Pittsburgh Knights, may have been able to pass Lights Out. We don't know just yet. We're going to have to see how the kills stack up. I think they fell slightly short. They had 26 points to gain, and I don't believe they got enough kills to make up the difference given the placement that the other teams got.
2 versus 1. Plenty of armor.
This is insane.
You can see he's got that full
Nova got close, but PK made it to 9th place, so they're gonna pick up some points. Lights Out made it to 7th place on the back of Lucy's clutch zone positioning. These two teams don't matter. It's over. The standings are set in stone. Berlin has been decided, but we don't know who the top 3 are just yet. It's HP Sama from VN1 versus Espinosa and Peralta from Revenant. This is insane. Lucy with the clutch zone positioning to get Lights Out in contention after a tragic drop in Razak. Thwarted their chances. 3 members knocked early by Beowulf. Beowulf single-handedly decimating the Lights Out squad and carrying his team to a 3rd place finish overall. Beo did everything he possibly could. Unfortunately, the team ran out of meds, they ran out of position, and they ran out of runway and were knocked out in 3rd place. What a lit finish here in the North American Finals. I wish they'd just go die, because at this point, guys, it just doesn't matter. Y'all are out. I appreciate the effort, though.
So there is no way that they will have been able to spot him.
Man, oh man, I cannot wait to see the standings, ladies and gentlemen. This is gonna be bananas.
And that could be deadly for HP Sama.
Yeah, we're fully simming up
HP Sama with the painkiller and up.
He just has a little bit of defilation
3
work
people
with
alive.
the
Peralta scanning the bushes here. I love this snaking spot right here. They're not going to see him in the bushes. Maybe they will. Maybe they get lucky and shoot the bush.
Peralta will be the double peeking anchor.
Espinosa and Peralta trying to basically shoot him at the same time.
Needs to find a very good opening frag.
HP Sama has an opportunity to win this here. He just has got to get this first kill.
Crawling forwards. He's looking for it.
Look at this. They have the wall for cover. This is clearly not good.
Peralta and Espinosa, they're down the hill. You can see those crags giving so much.
Clearly not good.
And he's going to be able to throw it. The nade is going to come out.
Could this be the frag nade of
He's cooking it.
dreams?
He's cooking
Good
it.
throw.
He knew exactly where Peralta was. He stuck his head over the top.
Oh,
But that's gonna give the game
half
away.
damage on him. Oh, that was so close. Oh my God, he's got a molly. He's going to flush him out from the other side. Beautiful molly. Look at this. Look at the ground cover here.
Might come on as well, but the heels are going to be out as well.
Did he get him? He missed with the molly. Gave away his position.
When's it going to happen?
Oh, this is insane.
Can't quite see Espinosa. Oh, they found
There it is. That is it. Sama is down, and Revenant taking the victory. Guys, Lucifer getting the kill and taking Lights Out to number 7 in the rankings. Nova with 7 kills and a 3rd place finish, but I don't know if it's enough to catch up to Lights Out and to the Pittsburgh Knights. This is insane. There's 4 teams right now that are in contention to move on. Spacestation Gaming punched their ticket. They will be moving on to Berlin. They finished 1st place overall in the region. It's now up to Lights Out, to the Pittsburgh Knights, and to Nova Esports to figure out 2nd through 4th. We don't know exactly how that finished up, but if I'm doing my math in my head, I'm thinking that it ended up with Lights Out in 2nd place, Pittsburgh Knights in 3rd, and Nova just out of 3rd and 4th place. Let's see how this ended up.
Getting so many kills onto Lights Out.
Oh my God, what an insane finish that was. It was not the kill fest that we expected, but oh my God. Heart beating, adrenaline through the roof. Who is it gonna be? Nova, Pittsburgh Knights, Lights Out. Who is going to Berlin? We gotta wait and see the standings, ladies and gentlemen. It's coming soon. Nova picking up, I believe, 26 points, 19 from the placement, and 7 from the kills. That's 26. If Lucy would have got out the kill or the heal right there on Heartless, he would have gotten that kill. Unfortunately, he stopped just short.
Oh my goodness me. If Nova had been able to hold on for just a little
All right, let's see how it is for the finish. That was absolutely insane. Love that that button up top there on the flowery shirt. That's a dope shirt. I'd wear it, 100%.
I think they will have laddered up.
Man, Nova, so close. Valiant effort from Beowulf once again, especially with the strategy to drop onto Lights Out and headhunt them from the very beginning. They nearly got the job done. If not for Lucifer swinging off to the north, they would have been in trouble there. Beowulf knocking and finishing. Outsider first, and Seagut, and then Memo. Really tough start for Lights Out there, and Lucifer able to get out to the distance all the way up to Severny. Nova chased him in the car. Couldn't quite find him. They actually shot at each other, and Lucifer somehow, out in the middle of nowhere, got out of there. Grabbed the vehicle, pieced out, and he made it all the way to Yasnaya, where he was next to Blinded by Wind, and then rotated far to the south, all the way to Pachinki, and was able to get a hard shift all the way to him. So it ended up working out great for Lucifer. Beautiful zone positioning from him. And it's all about the placement points right now, as I believe Lights Out did enough to creep into second place here. Okay, here we go. The results from match 10. You guys can see Misfits going out with 2 kills and a 9th place finish, but after 8th place, you start getting 3 points, 4 points, etc. for the kills, and since Lucy got 1 kill towards the end there while snaking, I think that might be enough to kick them over the Misfits. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see here. There could be a tie. I don't know. Over the Pittsburgh Knights, rather. This is insane. So we'll see how it shakes out. Nova with 26 points here. Head-to-head, Revenants. 1 overall. 10 kills, but G25 with a monster game. 13 kills. Oh my gosh. 27 points in that one. Let's go. Here's the standings. Spacestation Gaming first overall. Lights Out finishes in second place. Pittsburgh Knights finishing in third place at 176. And Nova Esports NA 167. The crazy thing is that Revenants with the chicken dinner there climbed all the way to number 5, 1 place out of, oh my god, insane. So exactly as I predicted, Spacestation in first overall, Lights Out second, and Pittsburgh Knights third. They will be your representatives from North America moving on to the global finals. This is bananas. Crazy, dude. Absolutely crazy. So this is your final score, chat. There it is. Take an eyeful. Man, oh man, some really good performances today. Misfits not showing up on day 2. They fall from 1st to 7th here on day 2. Quite a drop from them. Lights Out, Space Station hanging around the top the entire time. If not for a couple of tragic finishes for Lights Out, who knows what could have been. Pittsburgh Knights picking up the chicken dinner in one of the games late today. Vaulted all the way up to second. Lost control of second in this one, but still secured their trip to Germany. Huge, huge plays from Lucifer. Lucifer, the savior. Lucifer putting the team on his back there. Woo! Insane. Big shout-outs to all of the teams involved here in North America for the 16-team North American Finals. PUBG Mobile's Club Open will come to a close on this one. Still involved in the $2.5 million tournament here. Lights Out, Space Station Gaming, Pittsburgh Knights. Congratulations to those 3 teams. They will be moving on to the global finals where they will represent North America and see if they can place a little bit higher than they did in the PMSC 2018 finals. Thank you to Omen Elite for the $5 super chat. Wow, GG's Lucy, GG's LO. Thank you so much. Big shout outs to Omen Elite. And holy crap, that was bananas on the ending. I thought LO might have gone out early, but Lucy got away. Insane. Who would have thought Lucifer was going to be the savior? I mean, just think about it. Just think about it. It's a weird thing. It's a weird thing. Anyways, very nice work to all teams involved. Space Station really coming with a strong day 2 effort here. Games 6 through 10 crushed it. Guys, thank you so much for hanging with me today. Hopefully you've enjoyed the stream. Let everyone know on social media if you did. And make sure you're smacking that follow button for me here as we do these lit streams every so often. Man, oh man. Subscribe on YouTube if you're not already. And thank you to PUBG Mobile for sponsoring today's stream. Guys, you can find them at the social media links in my description as well. Again, this has been Powerbang. Thank you so much for being here. Big shout out to the Banger Nation and all the fans. You guys are insane. Appreciate it. Much love. And again, I will catch you all in the next one. Take care.